Welcome back to the Loser's Daydream, episode 2. We're going to be doing things a little bit different now. We're going to record the episode first, and then record the intro, where we're going to let you guys know kind of what's in the episode, the topics of it, what we do. This is kind of a day of firsts for us. We're doing this intro first, first time we're doing this. Also, hi Caleb.
Hi.
All right, Caleb's with me here. We started something new where we all bring article, news of whatever something interesting we found earlier in the week that we want to share with you guys, and that's pretty much it. There's some funny stories, interesting conversation, lots of laughs. Welcome to Loser's Daydream, and roll the intro music.
At 5:30.
So we're doing something different this episode. We're not recording at stupid late because Decker has to work.
It's stupid early, you know.
Okay,
It's
noon.
What time is it?
10:30.
It's 10:41.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not stupid.
I mean,
early.
God,
Look,
come on.
I woke up an hour ago.
I woke up at 7:30 this
It's not even
morning.
that bad.
Yeah, well, you're a prodigy now, ain't you?
I'm not.
Oh fuck.
I'm a sad man who wakes up very early
Yeah.
and doesn't want to.
I don't wake up early. And I also don't want to.
What?
I can't
I
sleep that long. I can't sleep that long.
I get up late because sleep is awesome.
See,
Also, I'm
Right.
just
I
lazy.
feel like I waste a day.
at home, I sleep about 6 hours and I'm good all day.
Yeah.
I fall asleep at 10 or 11. I wake up at 7.
Yeah.
That's more than the hours I said, but whatever.
Okay. Yeah. I do that same thing, but I wake up at 8 or 9. But I go to sleep kind of late too, 1 or midnight or 1, something like that. I mean, I can't. I used to stay up to 4 every fucking night.
Yeah.
In summertime when I was in middle school, but it was just
Wow.
That's too much work.
My
That's too much
parents would
energy.
whip me if I did that.
well, it's just I had to be quiet. I have a small house, but I just can't do it anymore. I used to think it was so cool, and I'm just why did I do that?
I had to do it over the summer, but
Yeah,
Well, it's 'cause you had a
work-
job.
Yeah.
Night shift.
But I don't know. That's when COD MW2 was big, and I just didn't want to stop playing it till 4 in the morning. So
yeah.
Every now and then I'd be playing Xbox with my cousins and some friends, and I'd go to sleep at ungodly hours, but I didn't like to do it.
yeah, I did because I got used to it.
Yeah.
Because every night during the summer, I don't know. It was fun, but now I want to go to bed earlier. No, it's not early. It's 1 in the morning, but
Yeah.
it's. I mean, that's pretty early, I guess, because that's about the first hour of the morning. But
I mean, in high school, I would come home, I didn't like hanging out with friends and actually playing video games during the week.
yeah.
So I would not do homework because I never did homework in high school.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, and whatever.
I got to it eventually.
I graduated with 3.5. Who
Yeah,
cares?
I got a 4.1. I don't know what the max was because it was a weird ass weighted thing.
4.0.
Yeah.
What?
Just base wise, it's 4.0, but your AP class
AP
is
and
still.
credit.
I'm talking with AP class and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the highest if you got an A, and if you only took AP classes and you got an A in all of them, you would have got a 5.0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I had a 4.1. Which, it was, I got here. So.
Which is solid,
Yeah.
and but whatever. I didn't do homework. That's not the point. But I would go to sleep at 9 because I was well, there's nothing else to do now.
Yeah.
Might as well go to sleep. And I would wake up at 5:30 every morning because I like morning time, but I'm not necessarily a morning person. If you try to
Yeah.
engage with me when I when I first wake up, it's probably not gonna work out well.
I
But
would say,
I love being up before the sun is up and just fucking relaxing.
Well, I used to hunt quite a bit.
Okay, yeah.
And with squirrel hunting, you want to be out there super early. Deer hunting, you want to be out there super early.
Yeah.
So, I'd get out there, and I loved it. It's still wet outside, the dew, and, the sun hasn't come up, and a lot of times it's, foggy in the fall and stuff when you're doing this stuff. And, it's just a great time. You go stop at a gas station, on the way there, and it's just, dark still.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like the morning time.
Yeah. I went hunting with my stepdad a few times. Whenever we only saw we saw one deer and a turkey once, but it was too dark to actually get a shot at anything. I never actually killed anything, but just the process.
Okay, wait.
Doing it.
Did you see the deer and the turkey on the same hunt?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say because you can't shoot both of them because one of them's out of season.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was
I
not.
killed a squirrel with a slingshot one time. Sorry, sling. I swung it around my head and hit it with
Are you
a rock.
serious?
Seriously?
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez,
it felt
that's
really
cool.
good. But
It felt really
I don't
good.
know about that.
okay, look.
I shot a bird with a pellet gun once, and I felt really bad.
man.
It wasn't a pellet gun; it was just a BB gun.
If God is some sort of avian, yeah, I'm going straight to fucking hell. I've roasted some birds in my day.
God, good God. So wait, back to this bird sling thing.
No,
Oh,
squirrel.
squirrels.
Squirrel sling. I'm sorry.
We were out there for like 5 hours. I had thrown a lot of rocks and a lot of squirrels. I hit a squirrel. I didn't kill it. It just knocked it out of
Is
the
this like a low accuracy percentage?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I didn't have to like picked up a sling one time.
No.
Like,
God, no. No,
I'm quitting now. That's 100%.
I had thrown hundreds, if not dozens, of rocks that day. Hit one squirrel.
That's awesome.
I did not
Oh my
kill the
God.
squirrel.
Okay, you don't have to explain hundreds, if not dozens, because we're probably going to use that in the future.
Oh yeah.
That's just a bad joke that I remember from high school, okay?
Yeah, but like the edginess of it is pretty.
Okay, yeah.
So you
The context is actually hilariously comical. Imagine a like 6'8" Italian man that's like 65 and he looks like he's like 40, but he's been working out his entire life, so he's broken and he talks like, hey guys, I talk like this, and he's talking about the Holocaust, and he's like, hundreds if not dozens of people died. It's like, all right, coach. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right.
Did you cover that he was a history teacher?
Oh yeah.
okay? All right.
It was a history class.
Just your soccer coach talking about the Holocaust. Like, come on, man.
Shi Huangdi. It's like, okay, coach, we're talking about World War II. You can't be talking about like ancient Chinese admirals and stuff like that. Come on now. Oh, he's having a stroke again. Oh,
I want the soccer field to look like D-Day. Come on, coach.
Coach, where'd you even get these MG42s? Oh my god.
Yeah, but hunting's fun. Being up early.
Hunting Nazis?
It's what?
Hunting Nazis.
Hunting Nazis.
On the Nazis.
I need to go hunting. My dad's invited me. I just have to go home and do it because it's squirrel season.
I want to go fishing.
I wonder if I kill a squirrel. Do you have
So
to
bad.
be in squirrel season to kill squirrels?
Yeah, but it's now till the start of 2018.
Oh wow.
So I don't know if I don't think I killed that squirrel in squirrel season.
It's like school. It's like the first semester of school is.
What's sling season?
Hey, August, can you cut
That's
this
any
out?
time.
Hey, August, can you cut this part out? I don't want to go to jail. I
What?
think I killed a squirrel outside of squirrel season.
You said you
I'm
didn't kill
worried
it.
about Oh no, we killed it afterwards. Jesus,
Oh.
that thing was crippled.
Okay,
and
no,
it may as
Decker,
well have been
Decker.
dead.
What-
I'm
what did
pretty
you-
sure it was in squirrel season though, when you did that. Wink, wink.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
Wait. Okay. So, who were you squirrel hunting with?
A couple of good friends from my high school. Actually, specifically one friend from my high school named Will.
Did any of them turn out to be like a murderer,
No.
serial killer? All right.
No, well look, I just didn't hit the squirrel hard
Hey,
enough. Okay.
wait, it's not been enough time yet. What is sophomore year of college?
Okay, no.
As far as we know.
he's a junior. He's a junior, and he's going to like military college or something. Be it
He's a junior in
Field
college or
engineer.
junior in high school?
junior in college.
Okay.
He's a year above us.
Okay.
And for the record, we killed the squirrel afterwards because it was like twitching on the ground, you know?
Oh,
How did you put it out of its misery?
Oh god.
Okay, he had a pocket knife.
Aw,
you killed a
geez.
squirrel. Like, what? Everyone's like, oh my god.
No, I
you guys,
just
are,
curious.
I don't know if I told you guys this story.
About the possum.
It's not the possum. It's not the possum. I'm not talking about that right now.
I mean, brought it up.
Okay, well, I
It's
got
another
one real
story
quick.
to tell.
So I can tell this one, it's a quick one, and I can tell the possum one real quick, and then we should probably move on to our topic.
Oh come on.
Yeah.
So there was this one time I was pretty young. Rabbit hunting is my favorite, by the way. Like, it's my favorite kind of hunting.
I ran over a rabbit nest with the lawnmower one time.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Ugh.
Oh man, baby rabbits are super fragile. But
Baby anythings are usually
But-
fragile.
regular rabbits, like grown rabbits, are pretty durable apparently.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Very
So-
sturdy.
So we were rabbit hunting, and my cousin shot a rabbit, and he's 2 years younger than me. I don't know how old I was, but we were old enough to hunt. It was just like, we were pretty young. And let's say he was 10, I was 12, and the rabbit wasn't fully dead. And have you ever heard a rabbit scream? I don't know if you heard a rabbit scream because it was pretty quick for you.
No, it wasn't. I know, God, no, they did not scream.
Okay,
It was
yeah,
like red
rabbit
mist.
screaming is.
Oh, God.
I don't know, man. It's like that. I don't even know. I can't even describe it. It's high pitched. And okay, have you ever heard a rabbit scream like a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right on. It's like high pitched, and you can tell it's pained. And
Jeez.
so I was like,
It's like a re.
I didn't have a
re
knife.
idea?
No, it's just extremely high. I can't even. Wait, does it squeal in Quest for the Holy Grail? The killer rabbit, does it squeal?
Don't kill it.
It's
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just a it's basically like a dog whistle, but humans can hear it.
Oh, God.
And so it was squealing, and I didn't have a knife, and we were the only two over there next to the rabbit.
Oh, no.
And so I was like, naturally, I'm gonna break its neck with my boot, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was pretty muddy that day, so I kept stomping, and it just kept going farther into the ground.
Oh,
And it was squealing. I was like, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm a 12-year-old boy. I don't have a knife.
No, fuck.
Oh, it's so loud. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. It's 5-second ads, man.
Why
That's
is why is this rabbit video like monetized?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, I don't care about the wilderness junkie shit. I just want to hear the rabbit scream. Oh my god. That's a rabbit making noises.
No, I think it's a rabbit call.
Distress signal.
No.
Yeah, but like it's when they're like dying, it's super high pitch. It's like way more high pitch. And
I don't want to think about that.
Anybody want to
well,
watch some eagles taking off?
if we skip to the end, I end up shooting it point blank with a 20 gauge. Because I ran out of options. I don't know.
You can no longer tag that rabbit. That is no longer a rabbit.
Yeah, there was
for
the rest of the
purposes.
body.
Oh my God.
It had the little tail still.
Oh my God.
Okay, and then the possum story real quick. I have two dogs. One of them's an old beagle, and one night she was getting attacked by a possum. I don't live like out in BFE. Like I live right outside of town, but
Outside of a small town.
Brookville. But
More personal information.
Show of
for your
hands.
dog.
Who has heard of that before?
yeah,
fucking-
find me, please.
Who has heard of that before
Hey.
meeting Dylan? I mean, in
Um,
this room, not listening.
You can raise your hand too.
Oh, yeah.
You can't really tell if we're raising our hands.
yeah.
None of us are.
Yeah, none of them raise their
I
hands.
mean,
sorry, that was bad.
Oh yeah, well yeah, Caleb's not
Wait.
that far away.
Yeah.
Damn. 50-50. Yeah.
Green.
But
Fuck off.
I'm sorry.
so I long story short, I had to use a shovel to kill it, and it was difficult, right? It was like a spiked shovel at the bottom.
You have to put effort
I
for
had to
it.
put a lot of effort in it because at first it was like near the foundation of my house, so I couldn't get a good angle on it. Just kept hitting the concrete at the bottom of my house, and it was right behind the air conditioning unit. And then it came out, and it was like squared off, and I got him. I wanted to stun him, like the old like
Smack him in the
bat
head.
and
Old
slit,
razzle dazzle.
like in Walking Dead, where they like put him over the trough and they hit him in the back with the head with a baseball
Sure,
bat.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
At Terminus,
Yeah.
and
Spoiler alert.
yeah, yeah. Sorry if you haven't watched
Season
third
5.
Yeah, and so he looked like it was hurting, or she. It might have been female. It kind of looked like a female.
He's probably pregnant.
Yeah, it's probably pregnant, and because it was a big one, and it looked pretty stunned. So I was like, yeah, that was a good time to chop off his head. So I get going at the head, and it takes 3 or 4 fucking. And this was recently. Like I wasn't like some weak little
Yeah, I
kid.
know.
And it takes 3 or 4 good hits to actually make it bleed. And I was like, what the fuck? And I kept going, and it took me like a solid 6 minutes of possum screaming and kicking and trying to get the head off. And yeah, I mean, I'm not scarred, but I just, for all you listeners, if anybody listens to this, possum heads are on there. And I recommend just shooting them. Even if you live right outside of town, it's not worth the effort. Just shoot them, and then explain to the cops what happened later.
Show him the possum.
Yeah, show them dead possum.
Jeez.
And don't use some bitch ass like pellet gun. Like, please just fucking destroy them because possums are bastards.
So, real quick, my friend, my brother's friend, bought this like really big house, and he got it really cheap because it had a horrible squirrel problem. So, dude was like, "All right, calling all friends with pellet guns. I'll buy a pizza."
I'll buy you pizza if you kill these fucking squirrels.
So they went squirrel hunting in his fucking house.
Oh man.
Did
Did they kill him?
Lots of them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
There-
man.
there's-
Did they put holes in the wall?
I don't know.
I can only assume
You
so.
had
probably.
to.
Yeah, you can't have 100% accuracy with that.
But like, there's now one squirrel. I don't know if this was part of the slaughter, but there's now one squirrel with half a tail
You leave one
that lives
alive to tell the
outside
others.
of the house.
Is it? How long ago was this?
This was like maybe. I don't know for sure. It was quite some time ago, maybe like 7 years, 8 years.
I'm
ago.
not sure how long squirrels live, but I mean, I think they can get pretty up there in
Yeah,
age.
it's probably dead by now.
Maybe.
He left it alive to tell the others.
Yeah,
True.
Come
to
back.
warn the others about. Tell your friends.
Don't come back.
Tell your friends we just saw here today.
Yeah, wait, who is it Josh that says that, Drake and Josh?
What?
It says tell your friend. Every time I say tell your friends, I think Josh's face pops
I mean,
up.
that
in my head.
like leaving one alive to tell the others about this, like the
and Josh
tragedy.
Peck, Josh
is,
Peck
like,
comes up in my head.
Yeah, Josh.
Pretty
Peck.
common.
Chubby Josh Peck.
Chubby Josh.
Tell your
Peck.
friends.
Not hot Josh Peck.
No. Oh, they made up, by the way. Drake.
Oh, did they?
Drake and Josh. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know they were.
theoretically.
They had
Well,
a
because
falling
he
out.
didn't get invited to Josh's. Drake didn't get invited to Josh's wedding in real
Yeah.
life.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of a big thing for a little bit because everybody was
Yeah.
like, Josh is a traitor.
He's a snake.
He's a snake.
No,
Wasn't
snakes are
Drake
cool.
Bell also kind of like an asshole?
Yeah, no, he had a good
And-
stint where he was just a fucking twat.
In real life.
Yeah.
Oh, he just
yeah.
he just like kind of made fun of some people like Justin Bieber and stuff. You know.
Oh yeah. On like Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
That's back when Phil Worrell was the king of iFunny, right?
I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. That's just something I feel like.
Is it-
Back when Twitter was like the big source of humor.
It still kind of is, you know. It's
Well,
still
yeah,
kinda
but
the
like
biggest thing.
it was like those. It wasn't like Twitter memes. It was just like funny tweets.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is that how you like
I don't know.
sequester off time? It's just
Yeah,
like, alright.
I've had iFunny for a long time.
Right.
They have the day count on there now, and I'm like 1,300 something.
Good
Jeez,
God! One of
sorry.
my favorite sources of memes is from the subreddit Black People Twitter.
Yeah, I love
Oh my
Scottish people.
God.
That sounds
Scottish
passively racist.
It's not.
I think it is.
It's not.
People.
Promise you
He's
it's
not
not.
doing it. He's just looking at it.
It's fucking hilarious.
That doesn't make it not racist, but
How is it racist if I find something?
No, I don't think
hilarious?
it's not
It's not
racist.
like
I think
outwardly
hey,
like
yeah.
black people. No,
No,
it's
no,
fucking
it's just-
funny.
it's-
Haven't
There's a
you seen
difference.
Haven't you seen the BBC News thing that you swear should be satire, but actually
are you
is?
talking about H3H3?
Yeah, it's freaking digital blackface, man.
Oh, man.
You're using black people memes. That's digital blackface. You're racist.
I'm not posting black people.
Doesn't
memes, I'm
matter.
just
You're
looking
laughing
at
at them. They are not your amusement. Sorry, I'm being extremely sarcastic right now.
Yeah. Also, we're.
This is
Hey,
getting
hey,
sketchy.
Scottish people are funny, white people are funny, black people are funny,
Yeah.
Italian people are pretty funny. French people, though, have no fucking humor. I don't know if that's true.
Okay, maybe
I
it's just
think you-
because I'm American, but yeah, I just have this stereotypical thing in my head where all French people are assholes.
I mean,
Same with Germans.
probably.
But I've never like met a full-on French person, so like I can't just like say that they are.
Dirty frogs.
I've heard that like from people who have like been to France. Like, if you go to Paris, everyone's assholes. If you go anywhere outside of Paris, they're all good people.
Well, it's just being
I mean,
an urban.
like, well,
I feel
all-
like people in
well,
urban environments are kind of assholes sometimes.
You're right.
It's a different way of life. You know?
Let's go to Bordeaux.
True.
Bordeaux.
Go to Versailles.
Let's go to Versailles, boys, eh?
Oh, I love Versailles. Love me some Versailles tigers and oh gosh.
Is Versailles? Is there Versailles, Ohio?
Oh yeah, it's right next to Green.
Thought I was in.
Oh, is it? There's,
Yeah,
there's a
it-
Versailles, Indiana
is.
I think
too.
Kentucky also has one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any town in Kentucky is also in Indiana and Ohio.
There's a Rome on every single continent.
I
There's
think
a
there's a
Green
Rome
One.
in every state.
Probably.
There's probably
Green one
London in
every
every
state.
state. There's London, Kentucky.
Yeah, there's a
There's
Green
one
one,
in
yeah.
Kentucky.
Did you say London?
London,
Yeah, there's London.
There's probably a
Paris and London, Indiana too.
There's probably a Jefferson something in every fucking.
Jeffersonville, I think, is in Indiana.
Washington.
God, we need, America needs to do content.
What?
Yeah, America is all reposters.
It's all fucking reposts.
I mean, when you live in a state that has like 116 counties,
It's just like when
because
you,
it was during the time where like a county was divided by how long it would take you to travel by day on
Yeah.
a horse.
I did not know that.
That's a real fucking thing.
I just
Yeah.
feel like everything is named like when you get into an MMO after like 6 years after it's been out, and you have to put like an umlaut over your fucking U's just so you can
Yeah,
have
yeah.
like
Some variety.
loot.
No, I literally joined Reddit yesterday,
Oh, really?
and I named myself
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't say it.
something to do with my name. I was like, I'm never going to get this.
Dildo.
No,
Oh.
no, I don't actually. Oh yeah, it's a Talking Heads reference / pun. You know the band Talking Heads.
No.
From, like it's an older band.
I also do not know the band Talking Heads.
Burning Down the House.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Burning down the house.
And yeah, but I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get one with my name, and I totally did. And I was like, cool. It's like everybody in the world's on Reddit, and I'm just not joining, so I'm not gonna get a cool
I don't have
name.
an account.
I got Travis to join, but he used it mainly for like D&D stuff, and he fucking loves it.
Oh yeah, I've been using it for PUBG news lately. Which reminds me, we should get to our topics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all like.
How long were we talking about other shit?
Who cares?
Yeah, I was just curious for like.
Unimportant information.
This is a stream of consciousness kind of thing. It's fine.
I believe it's a podcast. It's not a stream. Thank you very much.
I will
Podcast.
concede
of
to that.
consciousness.
Aha.
All right, so we've all prepared some sort of article that we found, news, whatever that we
That's
found
something we
interesting.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Did you not?
No. Didn't know we were supposed to.
Right?
We told you
I was
about
with
it.
you about this.
When?
Often.
The other day at lunch, I made a rough outline and said, "Yeah, we need new. You want to do the news before or after the?"
Yeah, I thought
We talked about it at dinner a lot.
Fuck me. All right.
Hey, it can be about whatever.
Well, it could literally be like an update to one of the games that you're playing. Decker. It doesn't have to be.
All right.
Yeah.
So like if you know just like off the top of your head knowledge about some new stuff coming up and something, just spit it out.
Or just don't,
I can
because you
complain
know.
about Hearthstone for
whatever.
like 20 minutes.
Yeah, dude, go Hearthstone.
All right, but I'll go first since I have mine right here.
So do you want to do like news and then just general discussion?
Whatever. I'll just read you guys this and we'll fucking talk about it.
Okay.
I like playing video games, but I'm not like quote unquote a gamer. I don't really like follow like gaming news and like I'm also not a PC gamer, so I'm kind of out of the loop on a lot of shit. But whatever. So I didn't pick anything about gaming. I picked something about ants.
Yeah.
And
It's like the second. It's like there's the list of like nerd topics, and it's like
Games.
games.
Can we kill
I was gonna put
mosquitoes?
D&D above ants,
Huh?
but it's I think it's whoever makes the list. It's interchangeable.
Can we just kill all the mosquitoes?
I wish.
Okay.
But this I was on Reddit. I was on the science subreddit, and I found an article titled "About 40% of worker ants are just hang around doing nothing."
Say.
All right, fuck yeah. So
Yeah.
apparently, like ants are divided into like three demographics. There's the worker ants, foragers, and nurses, which is pretty fucking cool. Now,
So wait, what are the foragers?
the foragers,
Is it forager or forager?
forager.
Okay.
Yeah, so like they go out,
Like they get food and
go
shit?
out, get food, like help keep like the structural integrity of their
Yeah. Their hive.
anthill, their
Yeah.
hive, nest, whatever.
So you might say that they forage.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would say that specifically.
Okay.
So, the worker ants are divided into two different categories. There's the worker ants, and there's the pieces of shit who do nothing. Now, the thing about the shitheads who do nothing is they were, like, when they were studied, they realized the ones who did nothing had, like, a fatter abdomen.
Yeah. Thorax.
Yeah.
I don't know if
that's
that's actually-
thorax is the ass end, the abdomen.
That's the only thing I remember from biology.
Head,
is
abdomen,
thorax.
thorax.
Consume.
Actually, I think it was their abdomen, whatever. They were fatter, just in general. And it is theorized that when, like, in times, like, in hard times, they keep these lazy workers around so they can fucking eat them.
Yeah.
And you said this the other day, and I think Decker was there too. And see, this is a way that socialism could work, right? Like, you know, it in the past it's historically had problems, but if the people who work just eat the people who don't work, you know, that's food. That's getting rid of the population that doesn't work.
Yeah, but like I think the caveat is like these guys are fat because they don't work, but nobody's fat in socialism.
That's true.
Everybody's
That's true. I forgot
starving.
about that. You starve.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something to think about. Socialists. Maybe you should eat people that don't work.
Actually, like in Soviet Russia, they did in the Ukraine because you know,
Dude, winters are harsh.
I mean, yeah, Stalin was starving your entire
What
population.
was the name of the wagon trail that went out to Oregon or whatever, and they had to eat their own
The
people?
Oregon Trail?
No, there's a specific
No,
like
it's
wagon
one
train.
party. It's the
okay.
Donner Party.
Oh,
The Donner
yeah,
Party.
yeah, yeah.
It was
They,
like,
like,
winter came and they ate their own people.
They like found the dude in like the mountains and
Yeah.
he was dead, but they're like, oh, there's a bunch of bones around him. I wonder what he did.
Yeah, so we should make a socialist party called the Donner Party. And
Oh no.
they,
And like the main selling point is, yeah, we're gonna eat people.
yeah.
That's it. It's gonna be exactly the same as right now, except we're gonna eat people.
But-
Cannibalism will be legal. Technically, it is legal, but also you kind of have to murder the person. You know, it's the whole deal.
So wait, if you just find a dead person that you didn't murder, you can eat them?
Yeah, but it's a crime against nature, and you should not do that.
That's true.
I mean,
Unless you're starving to death. There, you can eat it if you're starving to death. But if you just want to eat a person, okay, it's not okay.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Red meat can be bad for you in large doses.
Yeah,
Just don't
red
eat the
meat can be
brain.
bad for
Yeah.
you.
I'd eat
Why?
the brain.
you'll get prions.
That's the only part I'd eat.
You would die.
I want to die.
Well, if
Oh, well, then don't eat.
if it's Divinity Original Sin 2 and you're an elf and you eat a person, you get their memories. So that's
Logic.
not
Shit, I want
that doesn't apply here.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if it's pronounced prions or prions, whatever.
I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
They are
They're
proteins
parasites.
that fold in.
What?
No, they're not parasites.
I thought it was a parasite.
No, they are proteins.
Oh.
Did it eat your brain?
Yeah, there are proteins
I
found
know
in
what
the
you're
brain
talking about. I know what
that,
you're talking about.
Eat your brain.
that fold into into random ways. And pretty much if you get one inside you, it will find the brain because they're like, oh, that goes there. And if you have, I'm probably getting this wrong because I haven't read the article in a while, but you have a very specific amount. And if you have more than that, your brain fucking turns to soup.
Yeah,
Mad cow disease, like it came from like they would grind up the entire cow they didn't use when butchering them, use it in the manure
Yeah,
and fertilizer.
I think you were telling me about this the
Yeah.
other day at Commons.
Grass would grow with prions. They would eat it and they would go crazy
Yeah,
because their brain is turning to ick.
yeah,
It also infects the meat.
yeah. Tasty.
Yeah.
Tasty mad cow meat.
But during this ant study, they also found that
I forgot we're talking about that.
they took away 20% of the lazy ants and they were not replaced like the other demographics would be.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an emergency food supply.
Yep. Pretty much.
Huh.
Very interesting.
We should implement this into America. I mean, it's like 50% there, so
Well, we said that we could turn socialist and eat.
we don't have to turn socialist to do that, though.
Well, but ants.
We can just eat each other right now.
Ants live in like a socialist kind of way. Like everybody has their jobs.
Oh, yeah,
and they
totally.
share.
Yeah,
everything
they also
with each
have no
other.
concept of anything really.
That's
As
the
far
no
as you know.
concept of
They are
terror.
incredibly
Well,
advanced.
free will, like can be very.
They can be
troublesome
incredibly
when it comes
advanced,
to
but it might
socialism.
just be like ingrained.
Yeah, dude. Over the summer, went to Jasmine and I, my girlfriend, went to this ice cream place in Louisville, and we were just sitting there. Windows were open. All of a sudden, this thing flies in. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And I look at it. I'm like, oh, cool. It's a winged ant, and like it's kind of like squirming around. I'm like, what are you doing, bud? And it sheds its wings in my car.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Again, I don't know.
Did it have other wings or did it just drop them?
No, it just scratched them off and shed them.
So it was just in your car then?
Yeah, I would like. I didn't squish it. I picked them up and put them outside because
Good shit.
That was a very inconvenient place to shed your wings.
yeah, 'cause I probably ran over him because I put him like under my car. But whatever.
I read somewhere a long time ago, so I might just not remember what I read very well, but I read that male ants have wings.
So they can find the females and fuck for a day and die.
Is that
Maybe.
is that legitimately
I
why?
thought that's what I thought.
I don't know, but there's just some ants that are born with wings and their job is to fucking piece on out of the colony. And I don't know if it's like forage. I don't know if they like start a new try to start a new hive. I don't know if they're like a potential queen or something. I have no idea what they do.
I'm currently under the impression because of reading in like middle school that worker ants are females and males have wings. But I don't remember.
I believe worker bees are female.
Yeah.
Drones. Insects are so fucking cool.
Yeah, they are. I don't know enough about this entomology.
Yes.
ENT.
You got it.
Yeah,
correct.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it, but it's cool. Save the bees.
Bees are actually on the upswing. Colony collapse disorder is going down.
That's good.
Bees are coming back, boys.
Thank God.
That's come
I
back
miss
since
the
sliced bread.
bees. Best thing since sliced bread.
It's because all those sorority girls saving the bees.
Oh, yeah.
Saved
Good job, sorority girls. You saved the country once again.
Thank you.
But
Last
this time you also saved the world.
first was killing Hitler. Because I'm gonna save the bees.
Wait, what was that first one?
Sorority girls killed Hitler. You didn't know that?
Is this a joke that I'm not in on? Or
No, like I mean,
It happened pretty fast.
yeah.
Just now?
We're just
Yes.
saying that sorority girls
Okay.
killed Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gotta go
It's not all
I thought, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not too quick right now, which is hilarious because I've just drank a giant cup of coffee with 2 shots of like the mega energy.
Oh, okay, so
Or stock.
Yeah.
yeah.
Stock. Please sponsor us.
Stock.
Please.
Give me free coffee.
Anyone out there, the one viewer is like the CEO of like General Electric. Just please
Get sponsored.
give me a job.
Yeah, no, fuck sponsored. Get us
Hey,
jobs.
hey, these guys hate socialism, but shit, give me money. I'll be socialist. I'll be socialist if you give me money.
Who do you need to be
Which
socialist for?
which is a very capitalistic idea. So it doesn't matter.
Our one viewer is Bernie Sanders.
Anyway,
Topics.
topics. So one thing I wanted to talk about today was battle royale games have been very big lately.
Specifically one.
Yeah, me and Decker play PUBG a lot. And
Yes.
Wes, which is our mutual roommate.
Now I'll explain what PUBG is, just to.
It's Player Unknown Battleground.
Yeah.
I assume a lot of people know what this is. I just want to explain it, but
You get in a plane, you drop on a big map.
there's like 100 people usually,
Yeah. You get just like singles, duos, and group and squads,
which is 4 people.
And then you drop and you pick up guns and you pick up backpacks and police vests and helmets and you try to kill people.
Yep. There's a looting aspect which isn't
Get your
like
chicken
really
dinner.
fun. There's the aspect of killing people, which is classic edgy gamer.
Oh, it's great.
Or it's- Yeah, it's a good game. I've not had problems with balancing in the game either. Really, there's some things that kind of fuck you over.
Well, there's people will be like, man, why can't I shoot at 400 meters with my AK-47? It's like, well, you're not supposed to.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there's the classic like get good aspect too that people complain about like accuracy and stuff, but it's just like
There's a learning
sometimes
curve.
you miss because you kind of suck.
Bad. I'm looking at you, Nate.
Yeah,
You.
sorry Nate, but if you mess up, you can't get mad at everybody.
I mean, that's just like the deal with any kind of like online game with that.
No. When
shit.
things get competitive, you get mad when you lose.
Yeah,
And
you
it's-
gotta get
absolutely.
good.
But for the most part, I think PUBG's doing a good job of giving people no advantage.
Except Player Unknown, if you're a one viewer, I would like to point out that you promised you weren't going to put any microtransactions into the game until after you released the full version, and it is still in the beta, and you will have these microtransactions.
What are the microtransactions?
It's
You can buy
aesthetic.
PP.
No, it was the that one crate.
Oh, that's right. The
the keys.
the 1200 BP
Yeah,
crate. with
you
the
had to
key.
buy keys with it.
Yeah. I forgot
That's a
about that.
no-no. That's a no-no.
Yeah, but that besides that, I've not had any disappointment with
What's that?
PUBG really.
It's my phone.
Oh, did it vibrate?
I got a Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
I've had a pretty good time with it, but other games. Now, I'm not saying other games have come up because of PUBG, because this is one of the more recent ones. But
Yeah,
like
it is
before,
inspired,
before
but
it was King of the Kill.
It was basically King of the Kill. It was
Yeah,
like-
well, with the culling too.
that one came after King of the Kill, and the
Yeah,
reason
but
why
it-
people liked it was because it had like a lighter atmosphere. It
Yeah,
was like funny.
but it came. It wasn't like too much later though, was it?
It was pretty like I played King of the Kill like late junior year, going into senior
Okay,
year
yeah, I didn't know it was that old.
of high school. Then I played it for like 2 months, and I was like,
Yeah, and I've read some stuff about H1Z1 losing some players in the like recently because of PUBG, and it seems like it's going to be around for a little while still.
H1Z1.
Yeah.
I mean, it had an update or something recently.
Yeah, there's still players on it.
They
it's-
finally implemented spectating after you die.
Yeah, I think PUBG's put a lot of pressure on other battleground games to get
Yeah,
better.
because one dude made a game that's like on par, if not better, than most of the other ones.
Yeah, and also like it isn't it like the most played game on Steam right now or something like
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised. It's like number 2 on Twitch almost every day.
Yeah,
Which is a big deal.
So it's a how old is this game? Like
A couple.
it's less than a year.
Less
definitely.
than a year. Like
Look it up.
I think it came out in the middle of the year.
But yeah, there's the calling. H1Z1 had King of the Kill. PUBG. GTA 5 released a battle royale mode.
Did they really?
Yeah, where you drop in.
It's
on a
basically
parachute.
PUBG.
It is
Really?
PUBG. Yeah. There's weapon drops that you got to get, and you come in on a parachute. Does it have the safe zones and stuff that you got to
I
get?
don't
on?
know, man.
How recently was this?
This was in the past month or so, 2 months.
Yeah,
Okay,
think-
Wikipedia. You can't just say initial release date is 2017
For what, PUBG?
for PUBG.
Yeah, it came out this year.
yeah.
But seeing how it's getting later in this year, I'm not sure how many months it's been out.
So it's this thing with GTA. Is it like a separate like standalone thing, or is it like just a game mode built into the game?
It's a GTA Online
okay.
game mode.
Okay.
March came out in March.
I
Came out in
fucking
March,
love what
so-
GTA does with like all their content.
Yeah,
There's like, you paid $60 for this game. Here you go.
yeah.
They're like, hey, Bungie, get a load of this.
They cover like all the. Like, when new game styles come out, they cover it too. I'm surprised there's not a fucking MOBA of GTA Online.
I'm very
geez.
surprised there's no like, zombie mode. Like that's the one thing that I've been like very shocked about.
Yeah,
There's no,
actually,
there's like survival, but like it's not like it only goes like 10 rounds.
And it's not
Like
Jambos.
it's like it's pretty fun and it's like very good for like farming for like RP and money.
yeah.
But
No,
it's not
yeah.
zombies.
The Survivor thing was like what I did initially when GTA, because like I would go to the fucking graveyard, airplane graveyard, and do Survivor there.
I went to the rail yard.
Yeah, the rail yard was fun too, and that's like I thought that was the best way at the time to get RP and money. It was because
Yeah.
if you made it far, you got a decent amount of shit.
There was
Oh, yeah.
one mission you could do that was kind of cheesy, and it was like you get a fuck ton of money and BP for like doing two things.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the one with the van.
No, it's a helicopter, and you pick up a crate.
Oh, the cargo bobbler. Yeah,
so you just pick up a crate and fly away. And that's
Yeah,
it.
that
You get
one.
a fuck ton of money.
And you're supposed to. There's supposed to be like a sniper part or whatever.
Yeah, but you don't. You just run in there. And
Yeah,
but
we did one like that, but it was actually shorter and gave you the same amount of money. It was called it was a like rooftop rumble or some shit like that. But
Oh,
like,
yeah,
But like
yeah,
since then, like the more you do, I think this is how it goes. Like the more you do missions, like the less money you get from them now.
yeah.
Which is like, yeah, all right. fine,
Is it still
let's do the heist.
is it still the case where like the longer it takes you to do a mission, the more money you get?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like there would be a couple missions we completed, then we left for like 20 minutes, and just like I don't even know if you get more money like this. You might doing the mission multiple times might just give you more money, but like we would go do something else for a little while and just like come back and then complete the mission.
Yeah.
But there was this one mission where we would drive our van in front of the bridge. No, we'd drive a car in front of the bridge, and then we had to steal a van and take it. And this was in what county? What's the name? I haven't played GTA in a while.
Blaine County.
Blaine County. It's in Blaine County. You have to drive to Trevor's trailer,
Okay.
and there's like this one. You take the same route every time, but there's like this ramp that you can take and try to ramp directly into the garage of his trailer. So you know, like that bank that's like on the coast right in front of
Yeah,
the trailer. You
with
just
the
like hit
levee.
that, and you gotta go in between two fence posts, and you can get it in there.
That's great.
Battle Royale games.
Yeah, well, yeah, Battle Royale games. And then Fortnite was what kind of brought me on this topic. Fortnite, I don't know much about it, but it's essentially like a building game, survival game, I think. And it's kind of like, I don't want to say it is Minecraft, but I think it has elements of that in it.
Asymmetrical horror game.
A lot of things
Yeah,
are
I think it
taking,
has survival and stuff, and it's kind of, I don't know, there's been a lot of games like that.
yeah.
So I think it fits with that genre. I don't think it's fantasy, though. I think it's more sci-fi.
I haven't really seen much about
I think
it.
it uses like technology for
Yeah.
it's like terraforming.
Oh, it uses the Unreal Engine 4.
Oh, it's Unreal Engine. But yeah,
man.
they just recently released a.
Oh, wait, this is the one that's like squad. It's like
You get like 4 people.
it's like
and
zombies. It's
yeah.
like it's basically Left 4 Dead.
You build a
It's Left 4
fort,
Dead?
and then
Basically.
you build a fort, and then like Zambos come.
Yeah, I've seen yeah like stuff like that, but I thought it was like open world.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I've seen like the whole build the fort thing in zombies. I didn't know. I thought it was open world though.
No, I don't think so. I think it's
Okay.
just like you build.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
you
yeah.
can build a different thing every time, but like
Yeah, that makes
it's the
sense.
same arena.
But they have a battle royale mode now, which that game's not. It doesn't seem like it'd be super PvP.
No.
You know what I mean? And apparently it's all right. Like I've heard some people talk about playing it and stuff, and you can use your technology and stuff in that. So like people will build walls around themselves and stuff when they're trying to get when people are trying to shoot them and stuff. So I mean there's been some different styles of battle royale that have come out of this too. Like they're not all the exact same, which is
They all have the
nice.
same basic gameplay loop, but that's what makes them Battle Royale games.
Yeah. That's what makes a genre a genre.
Yeah. But yeah, like MOBAs was the thing before this, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody was releasing MOBAs.
I think it was. I don't think it was MOBAs. I think even before, after MOBAs, between MOBAs and this is it's like survival crafting games.
Survival crafting games have been around for a while.
Yeah, but there
Like,
was
I'm thinking
that.
back
There
to
was,
Castle Miner Z.
but there was
I
like,
fucking love Castle.
but they
Yeah.
kind of died off a little bit, like right after the release of Minecraft, and then relatively recently there was a huge upswing of them with like.
Are you talking about like updates or just like game
No,
releases?
like releases like Ark Survival Evolved and like
Oh, that's true.
H1Z1,
That's
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Trove. Yeah.
The Forest. I like that
Yeah,
game a
all
lot.
those games. Are all the same.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, there were survival games that came after that. But yeah, mobile survival, battle royale. I wonder what it'll be next. Because, I mean...
Right now, it's like a lot of things are doing like card games.
Yeah,
Like
Oh,
Gwent.
yeah,
Elder
Gwent, I love
Legend,
Gwent. Gwent's
yeah.
fun.
Shadowverse.
Shadowverse is like that up and coming Animu.
Yeah, it's
Card
basically
game.
it's like it has been pretty much praised as like better than Hearthstone.
Have you tried it?
Yes.
Do you like it?
It's slow and it's clunky, but the mechanics work. Like the game is better, but like
But
the
there's-
actual UI and stuff is
They
like,
got some stuff to fix.
it's kind of just slow.
Yeah.
I don't have as much experience with the card games like that. But you play Elder Scrolls Legends or whatever, right?
I play Elder Scrolls Legends, and I really like it. I think. Okay, I also suck Bethesda's dick on the reg, so I mean,
I
anything that they put out, I will consume. But it's also because like Hearthstone, I don't like the aesthetic of Hearthstone. I think it looks too like toy
Well, it's
set.
supposed to be like like a cartoony version of
I know,
Warcraft.
I know it's supposed to be like really cartoony, so it fits what it does, and it does it really well. Magic is doing another. They're releasing a Hearthstone-esque version of Magic to compete with.
They already
Hearthstone.
have
Magic Online.
They
yeah.
release yearly.
TTO,
Yeah,
But they're
but they also
making
release
them.
yearly. They have yearly releases, don't they, of Magic games? Like
kind of. They
Like,
had like
it's
a
Magic Duels.
They had a Magic Origins thing when Magic Origins came out, which I got. It was free,
Yeah.
and it was basically MTGO, but for like Origins and beyond. And then like there's some cool things about it. Like in MTGO, you can open as many of one card as you want, but in this game, you can only get 4.
Yeah.
So once you open 4 of that card, which is the max you have in a deck,
Yeah.
you can't get that card anymore. So that's fine because you can't like trade cards. Or
Yeah.
anything. So
I did play. I think I had Magic Duels for a couple of like 3 different Magic Duel games.
Yeah,
Is that the one that it's like the basically offline? Well, you can play online competitive.
yeah. It's like the mobile. It's the mobile game and shit.
And I think I had it for like Xbox too. So
Yeah.
360 and 1, I
I
think.
don't know. You can't really predict what's gonna come next.
Had Magic 2015 for the
Yeah, I had 2015.
Xbox.
I think
It was
I had
like free
2016, Yeah.
at some point, and I was like, this is okay.
I mean, we all play Magic outside of. Well, I haven't played in a while, but we all play Magic outside of. That.
Yeah,
That's the only. Well, I mean, besides Yu-Gi-Oh, when I was really young, that's my only card game experience.
Oh yeah.
I had a deck that had no structure or anything to
Oh,
it.
no,
I never knew how to actually play.
No, well, I was
had
pretty young,
decks.
yeah.
I had a deck, and I felt like I was hot shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. I had a couple. What was it? Black Wizard? No. What was his like best friend in the
Dark
show?
Magician.
Dark Magician.
Yeah.
I had a couple Dark. I had a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I had a Dark Magician and I had a Skelemancer. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
skeleton guy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was
I
like
had-
purple and white and shit. Yeah.
I had like a dark magician girl and like some harpy girl, and like they were like barely clothed at all, and I was like, ooh.
Pumpkin King was my favorite though.
Oh, Pumpkin King's a shit.
He just had
Oh.
cool art.
I had like when I was like a scorpion robot. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
those things look so fucking.
Oh, I
cool.
think I had that one. I don't remember his name.
I don't know. It had the highest attack stat of all my minions. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this is
As
the
one-
best card I have.
You know how they have like there was like the purple cards that like when you combine like other cards, you just have like the purple
Fusion?
cards. That,
Yeah.
fusion. I had one that was like I didn't know how the hell the mechanic worked, but like it was like a 5-headed mechanical hydra, and it had like
Yeah.
5,000 like
That
attack
was,
and defense points, and I was like,
that was-
oh my god.
That was one of like the main villains, like big bad guys. He had
Yeah.
big robot.
Yeah, but I had the fusion card, and I'm like, wow,
Hyper.
this is bonkers.
I had. Okay, so do y'all know that slot machine robot that Joey had, and it was his hot shit.
Oh yeah.
I had that, and I also had a figurine of it.
You
Oh,
had
that's
Carry
cool.
Bill.
I had Wing Karibo.
Okay,
Karibo.
yeah, Karibo was kind of like. Karibo was fucking weird.
He was
He's a
trash, but
He's a little fluff ball
Okay.
with like green claws. He's like the Pikachu of.
Yeah,
except,
he's absolutely the Pikachu.
except Pikachu's overpowered for some reason
yeah,
in
Pikachu's
the
busted.
show.
But
he never fucking evolves him.
Karibo, yeah, okay, it's
Fuck you,
because he
Ash.
chooses not to.
Whatever.
Pikachu chooses fucking
There's
not to.
a whole episode where he's like, you should evolve, you'll be stronger. And then he has like an existential crisis where he stares at him while he's sleeping in a hospital. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Take the fucking
All of the other
Thunder
Pokemon
Pebble.
have the same like fucking memories of him. What would be the he'll look different and he'll be stronger.
No, he's basically like, I bet he listens to like Rage Against the Machine and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
just-
he's edgy.
He's an edgy Pikachu, okay?
He's a really edgy. Unlike branding. Let's be honest here. It's the branding.
Yeah,
They changed
You can't rebrand Pokemon with
they
Raichu.
changed his cry in the game to him saying Pika Pika. He's the only Pokemon that says his fucking name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I think
Thanks, the
I had
anime.
Yellow, and I think they've been doing that since Yellow.
Well,
Yeah.
in Yellow they did it, but they stopped, and then up until like Gen 6 or Gen 7 they did it again.
They probably didn't have room on the fucking piddly ass.
That was half the game
cards.
file.
Yeah.
Half the game file.
That was
like
like 3 kilobytes. That they were pushing it.
So now they have like all that highfalutin 3DS technology.
Several bits. It was
Several
several bits.
But yeah, I tried to watch Yu-Gi-Oh recently, like
Oh,
last year,
yeah.
and
Look,
I don't know what
We don't
happened
look
to it.
back.
Yeah.
look. If you go and try to watch like 1990s anime that's geared towards kids, like you're
Oh,
having a
hell
bad
yeah.
time.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, back when before I had cable for the longest time. What the fuck was that?
I'm dubbing over a show.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. It all looked like that, but I mean, I used to watch like Sonic and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. There was this thing with wrestlers where like 2 people were toilets. I don't remember.
Mucha Lucha.
Is that what that was?
Lucha, 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 lucha.
Yeah,
that.
there was like a father and a son, and one was a urinal and one was a toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was a donkey
I used to watch that.
named the Flea.
I'm so confused.
It's just Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay, WB Kids was kind of really
Yeah,
fucked.
dude, and
Yeah.
then it turned into 4 Kids, and it was like, right? Is that the
Yeah,
same channel?
yeah.
Yeah. And they had the people from Spy Kids sponsor it.
Oh my god.
The switch from WQ
Oh my
Kids to 4
God.
Kids. You remember that? Oh man.
Throwback.
So like, anytime I would try to watch Sonic X on that, it would always be like the same 3 episodes.
Yeah.
So I watched 3 episodes. I was like, this is cool, and then I kept watching the same 3 episodes. I'm like, I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the rest of the week I had to go back to watching Dragon Tales and stuff because I didn't have
Yeah.
If you want to know, like, if you want to see a hot ass show, that new Sonic show, watch Sonic Boom.
Oh, I need to watch Sonic Boom.
awesome.
I need to watch.
It's
comical.
so
The
good.
game, absolute trash. Never buy that shit.
No,
The show,
It's so self-aware.
yeah.
it's
no.
Oh my
so
God.
good. It's,
Knuckles is like, he just knows.
Yeah, the only thing I've
It's
seen
like the
from
Joker.
it
He
are the
knows
fucking
he's in the
memes that
show.
they make out of it. But oh man, I need to watch that. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I tried to watch Yu-Gi-Oh a couple times after the late '90s, early 2000s.
It's
and
just a bad time.
I came in at one time they're on motorcycles, so I was like, fuck that. I came in another time and they're I don't know. It was just
Okay, it's gotten progressively more fucked.
yeah.
Like, I mean, they have motorcycles, and the one kid is like getting correspondence from a space god that's split into a million
Yeah,
pieces.
they literally fight gods at the end. Like,
Yeah,
you're
it's
killing Egyptian gods. It's like, oh.
Okay, that was OG Yu-Gi-Oh. Now they're just fucking fighting alien space children that are fucking. It's so
It's
stupid.
like Beerus. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here, man?
Yeah, it's just continually like justifying new expansions to the game, and like, oh god, how can we put this into an anime space?
what was like the second like reboot of it where they
Okay.
were like in a school and
Yeah,
like the school
Yu-Gi-Oh!
was like had, like
GX.
3 tiered and like there was like the shitheads where like who no one liked where the protagonist
Yeah, it was
was
a European class
the
society.
next higher up and they were like kind of like they were like
bourgeoisie.
smart but like kind of weird. Then there was like the blue
And then the
coats who were like
proletariat was at the bottom.
just cunts.
Oh my god, yeah, the ciphers.
And then these fucking students can send each other to the fucking Shadow Realm. It's like, what the
So
shit?
sorry, Jimbo. It looks like you're going to the shadow
Like
realm.
what? Like who's your mascot, Billy? Obelisk the Tormentor. Oh.
And then fucking Billy exiles your ass to the Shadow Realm, and you're fucked.
This is kind of off topic, but like Dylan, every time I look over at you like I'm so, like you got one pit stain. It is
Oh,
it's
man.
just kept growing.
I
Like,
can't. It's so hot here, man. I'm wearing a gray shirt.
like I'm not trying to like.
I don't think I put on deodorant today either because I kind of got up and got ready.
Smelly
And,
boy.
But it's like every single time you would raise it, it's just
Oh, yeah.
slightly bigger.
we'll keep progress on this thing. How big do you
Alright.
think this is?
3 inches in diameter.
Hold on a minute.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You want me to measure it?
This is my
Uh,
this is my PP measuring ruler. So it's the way usually gets used to about 3 inches.
Hold on.
Are we bringing
I like you
guys.
Are we bringing the podcast in?
All right, so from
Okay.
like it's about 3.5 inches across.
Oh damn, that's a new record.
and- yeah, about 3 3/4 down.
So it's pretty
Up, down.
even circle.
Okay, physical comedy, but you know, we'll film this one day, and we can do that
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
in real life.
Anyways,
We'll get,
Might
we'll
get cut.
I don't
We
know.
can cut some of the stuff.
you're right.
Time wasting stuff. But
Battle Royale games, yeah.
Battle Royale games. That's all I had prepared for that. Like
Okay.
that's all I want to talk about with that. What do you guys got? What's on your mind?
So I play Overwatch. Well, I played Overwatch. My computer just kind of exploded and died.
That does remind me. I think there's a free weekend for Overwatch here pretty soon.
Oh, that's good.
Or either that or it just happened.
I can reascend to the realm of the gods for 5 minutes and then get shot back to Earth. That's great.
The realm of bronze.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me or my son ever
Yeah,
again.
you get
No,
the gold
dude.
and you stay in gold
I was
forever.
fucking
Hell.
diamond in Lucio Ball.
What the fuck?
Okay.
How do you
awesome.
play that much Lucio Ball to play? What the
You
hell?
play 10 games very well, and you never touch it again.
Oh, gee. Okay,
That's how.
That's accurate.
It's like, what about the guy that got like a new account and then he got 10 wins, like wins where he carried the team, and then he got placed on in platinum, and it's like, hey, boy.
okay, but like
I don't know.
the fucking recent Mercy update. Listen, I'm a support bitch. I'll always be a support bitch. It's deeply ingrained in my heart.
Heroes will always get murdered by Mercy now.
Oh yeah, because now she's fucking Battle Mercy has been fully realized. We've
Bug
lifted
out.
a-
Heroes always die.
Heroes always get fucking beamed. So, I mean, I haven't played it yet because, like I said, my computer, kind of shat itself
Yeah, did you
real
figure
hard.
it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new graphics card. It's real bad.
Ugh.
So I'm really
Hey,
sad.
Rip GPU.
9 series should be getting relatively cheap before long.
Okay, let's be honest.
i10X.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll buy it with my fucking Starbucks tips.
Sell testicle.
You can sell testicle.
That's accurate.
Donate sperm.
Is it like 30,000?
I don't think.
Don't donate sperm. Don't donate sperm.
No,
Don't donate sperm.
You'll have a kid.
that's unfortunate.
You have to explain things.
You won't know.
when people start walking around looking like Caleb.
Wait,
Don't
how
donate sperm.
many times am I donating sperm?
A
Jesus.
lot, every week.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
jeez.
You think how much money do you think you get from donating sperm? You gotta do it a couple times.
Okay, well, at least donate plasma.
Are we? Oh God, no, that's my shit.
Actually, wait. Oh,
You still have to sell your plasma.
Yeah.
yeah.
plasma
Support the
test.
covenant. Donate plasma.
the covenant.
Anyways, any fucking ways.
Do your part.
Go on.
But I'm just really excited about the fact that I can fly across maps and beam people.
With your
From-
dinky pistol.
It's
Yeah.
not dinky anymore, little fuck. For
No, I
people-
know it is. That's the point.
For
It's
people
okay.
that don't play Overwatch anymore,
What?
can you explain what the update was?
Okay, so Mercy, her original function and her sole original function was to pussy out in a corner, wait there, and as people walk by, when the coach is slapping all the football players in the ass when they walk out of the locker room. That was
Yeah.
her function. You gave everyone a nice hearty buzz, slap them in the ass, go get them Tiger, and then
Oh wait, then her other function was to be in Overwatch porn, right?
yeah,
Yeah, Wolverine
basically
Four.
anyone.
Every female character in
Yeah,
that game.
it's all free game. It's
Including
all-
Orisa.
And
it's-
Roadhog.
Oh no! What? No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
They banned that, by the way, right?
Oh, yeah,
They
There's-
certainly tried.
They tried to ban it. Yeah.
It's the
actively
internet.
Once
tried.
it's out there, though, you can't.
It's the
Yeah.
internet.
Anyways,
Come on.
I don't like that. But yeah. So she heals shit, and her ult was to resurrect everyone in that's around her.
Yeah.
So if you actually succeeded at something as the opposing team, and wow, I did it. No, hers was to crush her dreams. But now they're like, that's kind of dumb. So what the solution was to make her even more fucking stupid, and she just gets buffed. Everything she has gets buffed, and she can fly with her new ult. And now her resurrect is on a 30-second cooldown. But
Did her healing get buffed too? Does she heal faster? Or-
when she's in her ult, her healing and her damage beams chain
yeah.
to people.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. And she heals faster. She can fly farther. When she does her dash.
Yeah.
Dash farther. She can actually fly. Her pistol is basically Diva's pistol, but instead of bullets, shoots little rockets, basically.
Holy
Shoot rockets?
shit.
They're not actual rockets, but they hit like fucking rockets.
Does it,
Awesome.
should they have a little AoE damage?
No, it's just her pistol damage is buffed.
Okay.
But
Sweet.
Diva got actual rockets. But anyways,
Diva got rockets?
yeah, micro rockets, dude. Because they were like, hey, it turns out that shooting small pebbles at people isn't viable.
You have to be rubbing like the viewport of your robot against their face to do any damage to them.
Okay, yeah, but she was also like, I don't know, her.
She was consistently the most. Sorry. Well, now she's not the most underpowered tank. Roadhog has just been smothered in his crib. He's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's
Wait,
not dead.
whoa. What about
Hold on.
Winston?
Okay, Winston's just terrible.
Winston's garbage.
well, he's consistently the most
Yeah.
underpowered tank.
Well,
Yeah.
depending on what
But
team
he did-
composition you're on.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is that he
Yeah.
hard counters like 2 characters.
He's incredibly niche.
Oh, I like him. I used to play as him.
I can't play him, personally, but.
He's not trash.
He's very situated.
His head is the size of most characters' bodies.
I love using him. I love using him. I don't play anymore, but on that, what was the map where like you're in Greece or Rome or something like that?
Helios.
Elios.
Yeah, and I would just hit people off the edge all the time.
That's what you do with Lucio and now
Yeah.
Orisa.
Yeah, Lucio's good at that.
And
Yeah.
Diva to a certain
Yeah,
extent.
Diva. You just
You can do it a little
run
bit.
into them.
And Farah.
But like the problem with
Fucking love
Diva
Barrett.
is the fact that you have to be on their asshole constantly, and you just use your defense matrix to smother them. But I mean that's
You
only
do
like 5
nothing.
seconds.
Yeah, she's a fucking ult eater.
Yeah.
I
It's
hate her.
but now she can actually like do damage from more than 10 feet away.
It's like, oh, hey, McCree's ulting? No, he's not.
And they're taking like they took the. I'm kind of sad because I like Roadhog a lot. And they're taking like the Blackbeard approach to Roadhog. Where they're like, let's just nerf him again. Let's just nerf him again. See what happens. Let's see what
Well,
happens.
the last thing that, actually, I don't know if it's the last thing they did, but like, the last, like, quote unquote buff they gave him where he can, like, walk around and use his, like, take a breather. It gives him, 300 health and
I-
reduces his damage.
Yeah, they made it so he takes less damage or something.
Like
like
50%.
that when while he's doing it, which
Yeah.
is good.
While he's
It's
doing,
fucking-
while he's doing what?
Except he can't one hit anybody except Tracer anymore.
They buffed his damage a little bit.
Did they make it so he can one hit people again?
No, but damn near.
That then it doesn't matter.
But it's like the time element.
But,
of it.
like,
It's
The whole point is that like you needed to do like a three-step process to then get a guaranteed kill.
Well, yeah, now instead of like, hook, shot, and they're dead,
No,
now
it's-
it's like shot, hook.
It's hook shot and you smack him with your hook.
Yeah. So yeah, what I mean is like shoot him like you're all fire. So it's like
like mid
That's
range.
the ball.
cluster.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the ball.
So you hit him a little bit, you hook him in, you shoot him, and then you melee, and they're dead.
Does Winston have an alt fire yet?
No.
No, his is just trash all the time.
Have they added anything?
Well,
besides
all
skins?
the tanks have except Orisa have close range weapons. That's the point.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying
love
Winston doesn't
Orisa.
even have all the buttons mapped.
Okay.
Winston doesn't have all the buttons mapped.
Not everybody does.
No, I'm just saying like he's been around forever, and they've added maybe a couple skins. To it or
Well, it's
whatever.
probably. I feel like Winston's one of those characters where he's very touchy. Like if you add even a little bit of thing, he might just become overpowered.
Yeah.
Well, I just, in my opinion, I don't think they've been too worried about that in the past.
I would not mind a
No,
little
I'm-
bit,
I mean,
a
I'm
little bit
with
of
you.
range.
It's
to
the
it,
same with like
on
I
stuff
think
cannon.
they're just smothering Roadhog because it's like he wasn't the best tank and he wasn't played in every team comp, and they're like, he's a problem. We should nerf him. It's like, oh, okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, but okay, so like people make the argument like, oh, like Doomfist can like one shot people. Yeah, but Doomfist is trash.
Well, no, people are making the argument that they nerfed. Okay, no, that wasn't the argument. Is like Doomfist can still one hit people with his charge. It's like so can Reinhardt, but he's really slow about it. But like if you're like, it's like the Genji people. Like if you're crazy good with Genji, people will say Genji's overpowered, but he's not. It's like the same with Doomfist. Like if you're crazy good with Doomfist, they'll say Doomfist is overpowered, but he's not.
He's not. I don't think. Okay, Doomfist is like he's very difficult to use, especially because if you try to go like at him in a team fight, you're just if you're like playing Doomfist, you're dead. You cannot win in a team fight situation.
I don't know, I've always had a problem with PvP games because I like them. I'm not saying, because obviously PvP is like an important element to almost any game,
Right.
but you get just a lot of people in the community that aren't very good, and they just try to find scapegoats like why they're losing,
Yeah.
and then it ends up in nerfs and buffs.
Yeah.
But
It's
I mean,
like
like-
Destiny. It pissed me off so much when I played Destiny because there's a major PvE element to that game, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then if you play PvP, they fucking nerf shit because people complain, and then you get fucked over in PvE because Galahorn doesn't do shit anymore. It's just
To be fair, after a certain point, PvP becomes pointless. Like, you just get to max level.
yeah.
So you go to PvP.
Yeah, but like it's still not everybody's that far. Like PvE is one of PvE
But
is as big as an element.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the Gallahorn is good, but it's not necessary to PvE. But it ruins PvP.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's why
they could just ban weapons from PvP instead of fucking over PvE.
that's hard to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying I have all the answers for it. I'm just saying it can kind of get fucking like stupid.
It's like it prioritizing PvP in a game is more important than PvE.
yeah, 'cause it has more like
because it elongates the game.
it has more
Yeah.
commercial value too, like
Yeah.
with tournaments and stuff like that. But
So that's why.
I mean, Destiny's not a great example though because everything's obsolete after the season's over.
I mean,
anyway,
yeah,
so
I mean,
We thought
yeah,
Verona
now.
was going to be great, and then they just started releasing characters that are disgusting and overpowered.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it was really fun at first.
and they released a Centurion. It's like, okay, he can just punch through all my blocks, and then I have no stamina, and he knocks me over and stabs me.
I didn't buy that game.
It was it
was
was a
fun.
great experience at the beginning. Yeah.
I'm happy because they buffed the shit out of Lawbringer. Now he's
Yeah,
overpowered.
thank you.
So
Like the way I buy games is like if it doesn't last me like 6 months, then it's considered a waste.
I mean,
That's how
I
I
was
do.
on the grind. I played it for a while.
Yeah, but like,
I'll probably get Destiny 2, honestly.
I'm going to get Destiny 2 here. It comes out for PC in like October.
I can't support Destiny. When they release an expansion pass with the game, they're like, "Hey, buy our season pass." It's literally advertised in
No,
the box. Like,
I'm
just
going to
can't
say
get
this.
behind it.
I'm going to buy Destiny, knowing that it's absolute shit.
It's incomplete because they're gonna.
I'm not saying okay.
DLC DLC.
I don't want to say it's absolute shit. It's going to be incomplete. Because I like Destiny. I played a lot of the first game. I got to max level a couple of times. I stopped that when Taken King came out. I stopped playing. So like the
first raid. So the first raid?
no
Glass was
no
the first raid.
there was like 2 expansions and then Taken King.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I played the 2 expansions, and then I think I played a little bit of Taken King, but not much. And then I kind of got tired of it.
I mean,
And that's mostly because the people I played with, we all kind of
Yeah.
like, went our separate ways for like school and stuff. And
It's
then
just like it bothers me that they fucked Destiny. Like they just
they
kind of
fucked it, and they're going to fuck Destiny too.
They just kind of started throwing shit on top. It's like you have like 15 different currencies because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
And then like some of them become useless.
Well,
after
it's an
a while.
MMO. It's an
And, like,
MMO. You know.
I mean, I guess so, but WoW didn't do that.
Yeah,
it's
Elder
like-
Scrolls Online kind of does that.
I guess, but it's just like, and even because you can't really say it's an MMO because it's not an MMO like those games are. It's
MMO is like a consistent, like, consistent
like a-
social space.
it's like
Okay,
a, it's like a loot-based like Halo.
We've had the argument about MMOs before, and you said Call of Duty was
Okay,
MMO.
sorry, MMORPG. I'm talking
Yeah.
about World of Warcraft-esque.
Yeah, but
So if you're just gonna say
That's
MMO,
talking-
okay, I'm gonna compare Call of Duty to World of Warcraft next.
Yeah,
I
Like,
compare
come on.
Destiny more to Warframe, and in that regard, Warframe is it's like mechanically it's sound, but like the whole currencies thing where
Yeah,
it's
Warframe
shit
fucks
up
you
ton.
over.
okay, like mechanic or like if you look at Warframe, like visually, it's stunning. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
game.
Oh, yeah.
Combat is awesome. It just feels
oh
good
my
to
god, it's
kill
so
shit.
satisfying.
Especially if you're using a bow and you just land headshots all the time, like headshot, and now they are
Pinned against
45
the-
feet
yeah.
away, pinned to a wall. Oh my god! But the amount of fucking grinding you have to do and waiting.
No, if you're going to get good gear in Warframe, you might as well set aside a little bit of money from your
Yeah,
fucking
and
paycheck.
I would rather pay $60 up front for that game
and less
for any game.
yeah, and
then pay
less fucking waiting and bullshit.
Yeah, then pay $30 for shit that like would not be in a $60 game.
I got really pissed because like I like go through spurts with Warframe. Like I'll play it hardcore and then not touch it for 6 months. And the last time I did it, I finally built a fucking Trinity Warframe because I'm like, okay, I want to be a support, and Trinity is like the only support Warframe that's actually there. And I built it. It takes 12 hours to be built each piece, and then it's 72 hours to complete the actual fucking Warframe. And so it's like fucking Farmville.
I mean,
in
it is
Destiny.
a free to play game.
It's a free to play
Yeah.
game, but they just. I don't like it when free to play game. Like I know when like companies obviously have to make money. That's obviously and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But there's no if you're gonna make it free to play, like actually make the option like enticing, but not make it feel like necessary
to.
to enjoy it because
Right.
otherwise you're just gonna sit there. You have to spend so much time in hoping to get lucky to get like resource drops, like argon crystals. Fuck that shit, because they only drop on like one planet or two planets, and that's Earth, and then an end game planet. So you have to grind low level shit that's just fucking boring as hell, and you don't even get an argon crystal guaranteed at all.
Oh, that's one thing I did want to talk about with Destiny is drop rates are up apparently with raids.
Yeah,
and stuff.
no, you can. I heard that you can actually. There's missions that are specifically to get exotics,
Yeah.
which, I mean, they're just guaranteed towards PvP now.
Well, I'm just talking about mostly with raids. So I heard that raids, because I don't have the console here, but I've been hearing from people who play console. When you do a raid with higher drop rates, because I played Destiny for months, right? I never got Icebreaker, I never got Gallowhorn, I never got Thorn. I didn't get fucking shit, and I did the raids every week. And I did the fucking what was it called, the night shit, the night.
It was basically like dungeons from World of Warcraft.
Yeah, their difficulties increase and stuff. I did all the weekly stuff. I never got shit. I don't know. If the drop rates are up, I'm fine with that.
It's like exotic engrams or something is what you use to make exotics.
Yeah, you can get
because I think that's what there's like missions where you get those, but then there's a problem now where like there's like the percentage chance to get, and like it's only for like your class. Like, you're not going to get something for another class, and it's like, but the percentages are like really fucked up, and you'll get like the exact same one over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And
I had like 2 pieces of exotic armor. Like I didn't get fucking shit in Destiny 1. And now if you complete a raid, you're fucking is it called a guild?
You can make guilds now. I don't know what they're called.
Your guild members also get rewards from you completing the raid. It resets weekly though, I think. Like I think they can get taken away.
Yeah, like Bungie's good at making money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Since they release a game that they basically tell you is going to need DLC to like make it feel good, because they release a fucking season pass with the game releasing.
Yeah, but
which a lot of games do. But like when the first thing you see when you open the disc tray is it says expansion pass like right on the left side, which they did in Destiny 1 by the way. They did the exact same thing. It's like God.
That's honestly a growing thing, because now that consoles have more functions akin to a PC, like at least with being updatable and like whatever, like a big thing, and I like resident weeb. Final Fantasy 15, when they released it, was an incomplete, utter piece of garbage, and like so much so that like the chapter 13, they literally replaced it. They updated it and replaced chapter 13 with a better one, and then they added. And there's these things with, like, limited time events, like you'd have in an MMO, but this is a single-player game.
Yeah.
Like, they had, a Chocobo Festival, and they have a fucking Assassin's Creed event right now.
that's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool, but it's a fucking single-player Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And,
Well, see, did it work, though? Because, like, it's interesting aspect to see it.
Yeah, but it's one of those
doesn't-
things where it's like, why? It's
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, no.
There's no
but
sense.
but if you think about that's the thing with a lot of game mechanics being introduced. It's kind of like why until you see if it's good or bad.
Yeah, but that one's like it has no bearing.
Yeah.
Like you're not getting like fat loot for this exclusive
No.
thing.
Well, I was
You
gonna
can
say
show
if
off
you're
to
getting
other
fat loot
players.
for it, then hell yeah.
No, you're
but
not.
I'm saying like in MMOs and stuff, after those events, you have something that commemorates that event, and like 5 years from now, when it's worth $1,000 on the marketplace, you're like, hell yeah.
Or you get,
don't
like-
get the satisfaction.
But it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's just there.
That reminded me though. I think they're bringing Final Fantasy 15 to the Nintendo Switch.
I mean, what are they not bringing? to
I
the
saw something on
Switch?
Reddit. I saw something on Reddit about Final Fantasy 15 coming to some system or something.
Final Fantasy 15's on Xbox One. It is, okay, because Kingdom Hearts is... No, that's going to be on...
I mean, the whole thing with like the Switch, like a bunch of games like coming out on Switch, like Skyrim's coming out on Switch. I mean, the Switch came out at a weird time. Like no other consoles were really being introduced. I mean, like there's your Xbox One X, but that's not coming out for a while.
PS4 Pro.
Well,
Yeah, whatever.
the big...
What's the new PS4?
Xbox One 2 and PS4 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So like, Nintendo releases a console and like nothing else really comes out at the time, so they gotta put shit on it.
Well, the big deal about that is that Nintendo has been really, really bad about letting third-party developers come onto its system.
Yeah.
And people were like, Well, they did it with Wii U, but Wii U is a fucking dead goat in the water. I mean,
Yeah,
right.
Mass Effect 3 was on it, and Assassin's Creed, and a
Jesus
couple
Christ.
others.
We're not talking about that. We don't say
I
Mass
know,
Effect 3,
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I mean, I
curse
think
on
the
stream.
reason why most people complain about Skyrim on the Switch is they're like, "Oh, you're working on Skyrim still."
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah. it's-
Cool,
I-
awesome.
Yeah,
Why not?
I do see.
Because Bethesda needs to move on.
It's
They've
really-
been
they do.
milking Skyrim for so long.
You're totally right, but
Yeah.
it is important for Nintendo though to be introducing
Yeah,
third parties.
and having
absolutely.
such a big established game on the system, on a third party game on the system, is really good. But I also don't like the fact that if you wave a fucking Link amiibo, a magical chest will just spawn and you can run around in fucking Link's outfit in Skyrim.
That's
It's just,
hilarious.
It's hilarious.
I love that.
But I'm just like, what the fuck?
Nintendo did okay. Amiibos are awesome
Okay, they are. I love Nintendo
because
peripherals.
it's DLC for
Okay.
a lot of fucking games
You're right.
that work for like you buy this one thing and you have DLC for like 10 games.
Yeah. It is a really cool concept.
Nintendo,
It's so
Nintendo's
cool.
saying is Nintendo's always been super cute, and it's
It's always
It's-
gimmicks.
it's always gimmicks. And I would totally get a Nintendo system if they just had good fucking games.
Yeah,
Dude, they do.
but like now
I know
now
they do. they don't have enough. I mean, well, they're starting to. That's why I'm
Absolutely.
excited about third party
Yeah.
developers.
And like maybe one day I'll get a Switch. Like
Now-
like more games come out and be like, fuck yeah, that's so cool.
If for third party developers they introduced Elder Scrolls Valenwood or whatever the fuck the next one they're
Oh
saying
my.
might be.
Elder
Okay.
Scrolls 6.
Valenwood
Yeah.
was like, that was a it was.
I know it's a
low-key joke,
it's a rumor.
but
Yeah, it's like Elsewhere might be it.
Yeah,
They were-
I've heard things about Black Marsh.
Oh yeah, that was the first
people-
one.
That was the first rumor I heard about it.
First one I heard was
trees.
Black Marsh. Oh thank God.
okay,
First one was
Listen.
Get down and dirty with some Argonians.
Black Marsh is not big enough to sustain anything
it's
on
like
its own.
it's like it's a black
Dude,
marsh.
these rumors
It's
came out
not.
in like 2 years after Skyrim came out.
Not even that.
Not even that. It was like
yeah,
the first.
true. To be fair, Black Marsh is supposedly a piece of a plane of Oblivion, but because it has alien tribute on
Yeah,
it.
but then like the Argonians got slaughtered by the Dark Elves and got kind of like plopped there because they were like, we had nowhere else to go and nobody was coming here.
It would just be a underground mafia skooma.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's all it would be. But I would be really pumped for like a good old fashioned walking tree city and cannibalism because I love what else?
Yeah, you know vegetarianism.
Yeah,
What
fuck
was
that
The
shit.
opposite. It's
Yeah.
just meat. Yeah.
I'm ready for new Elder Scrolls memes.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I'm just ready for the new fucking Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Like
it
how
just-
long was it like between Oblivion and Skyrim?
Oblivion was like 2007
And
and
Skyrim was 2011.
11, so about 4 years.
Okay.
So it has been 6 years.
Six
This
years.
time. Which
And-
they did release ESO,
Hey, maybe they're making another fucking. Maybe they're making another engine
which is not
for the
an
first
excuse.
time in
No,
20
I
years.
doubt it. Let's not get too far.
Let's-
from it.
yeah.
I hope not.
No, but
because-
ESO,
God,
I'm not saying that's an
because
excuse.
It's so broken and I love it.
Yeah, they're like trying to make more complicated games in it. It's like
If I have to find legitimate ways to climb a mountain,
Yeah, if I can, if I
pick.
cannot climb like an 8-degree mountain with my horse, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yeah.
look, we all know the physics engine in Blizzard and Bethesda's engine is a little fucked.
If a dragon lands in front of me without like flying in, turning like 30
Going
degrees
backwards.
a little bit, and then lands, I'm gonna be kind of peeved.
Yeah, there probably won't be dragons. I'm gonna be disappointed because there's not gonna be dragons in the next one.
Yeah,
I assume it'll be some cool other big
Oh yeah.
Okay.
thing to fight, but like dragons were fun.
Maybe they're just gonna decide to do the entire continent of Tamriel, and it's back when you're fighting dragons, and there's gonna be dragons.
Oh, they're gonna remake
I don't know.
Daggerfall.
Oh God.
Okay, yeah.
Daggerfall's
Daggerfall was
ridiculous.
Control C, Control V
Yeah, yeah.
across the entire continent.
Well, it was procedurally generated, wasn't it? No, it had
No,
it
yeah.
had set yet.
It was just the same pixels arranged in
For
different.
Yeah.
what? It was like 250 square kilometers.
It's still one of the biggest games
250,000
ever
square kilometers.
created.
Sorry, it was like
It-
stupid. It was empty space.
Yeah.
And like if they did make any other sort of like cool new big enemies, they would have to change the engine because the dragons worked great in that engine because they weren't on the ground very often, so they didn't like the movements didn't have to be like super accurate and real. When they were in the air, all they would have to do is turn, move the model a little bit, and like, oh, now it's banking left.
And it looked pretty decent for 2011. And
Yeah,
Skyrim.
It was functional.
As much
It worked.
shit as Bethesda puts it through, it's still a good game.
I mean, okay, so unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I think I've already told August this at like 3 o'clock in the morning one time. But
After the last podcast.
and it was, yeah, I think it was a while ago. But when we were talking about how they make whale oil in Dishonored, but they squeeze them, by the way.
Yeah, no, you told me about
Yeah,
this.
they
squeeze the
I still haven't played Dishonored 2. I saw it, and I know that they released that new one. They released that new one.
Yeah.
How do you get oil from a whale?
You
You squeeze it.
Squeeze. Anyways, so. Oh
Is that
god.
canon?
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be canon. I'm saying it now. I don't know how the fuck else they do it.
How do you get whale oil?
No. Okay,
Look.
whale oil was actually a fuel in the past.
Yeah, but it didn't
you
glow.
like melt the
It
fat or
wasn't
some shit.
Yeah, it
glowing
wasn't a
magic.
glowing.
Oh no! It wasn't.
These
These
fucking
are
space whales.
bioluminescent whales.
It also
obviously.
wasn't like explosively flammable. I don't think.
Hilariously
It was
explosive.
flammable.
Yeah.
It was flammable.
Yeah, but you don't
But, yeah.
throw the container and it fucking immolates
Detonates
a
on
robot
impact.
man.
Okay, how many times have you thrown whale oil?
You know what? Not
Twice.
a lot of times.
Alright.
Twice, and it didn't do that.
God damn it.
When he was
Anyways.
squirrel hunting,
yeah. Well, that's the
It didn't
primary
kill a
weapon.
squirrel.
he burned down a forest.
Fucking Skyrim. God damn it.
Sorry.
So, Skyrim was not, like, story-wise, a good game.
Okay, yeah.
It was
sort of,
really
sort of.
bad.
Okay,
And
no,
I
I'm
don't like dragons.
I'm gonna disagree a little bit. I'm gonna disagree a
alright.
little.
I love dragons.
The whole Civil War thing kind of sucked
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, blue.
because I just don't think it was in depth enough,
You know what? You know
and there
what
wasn't
fixes
good
that?
enough causes for either side. Like it's nothing that you really want to fight for.
Oh no.
You know what fixes like? You know what's funny is that if you do that, the Civil War subplot before you do the campaign, it cuts off like half the campaign.
Yeah. But when you have multiple big campaigns, you're gonna have problems like that.
Okay, but
yeah,
walking
it's just
around
funny.
Skyrim, are you consistently aware that there's a civil war even going on?
No, definitely not.
Exactly.
Until you destroy Whiterun. No.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way,
Until you come
can
across
stop
like
you.
an imperial camp and they're like,
Imperial
you never
camp.
should have come
But
here.
you
And you're like, I'm just fucking
you
here,
can't ever
dude.
kill. I can never kill the Imperial camps because I can't kill the last officer.
Yeah, you can't kill Kai.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
Yeah,
because
totally.
they're like kill all the Imperials you see and clear out their camps. It's like I can't. You guys aren't letting me. The
Alright.
fucking game is not letting.
Well,
these fucking nationalists.
Look, it's like it's one of those things where it's like you get there and it's like okay, so the Imperials have been like have owned this area for a while,
Yeah.
and this one salty Jarl is just rebelling because he feels like it, basically.
Yeah, and also like I said, there's not good enough cause. I like the dragon aspect of it because it's like ooh, ancient dragonborn. You gotta get the
Yeah, but
words of
fucking
power.
time travel, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I can yell at things and it's awesome.
yeah, and you get to go to fucking
Sovngarde.
Sovngarde.
Sovngarde is a good port. Is a good part.
I wish you could go back.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you are the dragonborn.
And there's
You should
more
have
shit to do in Sovngarde.
Okay.
Like you can ride dragons after Sovngarde, right?
No, you can ride dragons if you get a Dragonborn deal.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that was
You,
DLC.
you
And-
yell at them and they obey you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally say, "Hey, fuck, why'd get down here?" He's like, "Oh shit."
Dragonborn DLC was good DLC.
Dragonborn was a great DLC.
You know,
and
I didn't play that one.
I'm kind of confused because like the dragons use Thum, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that was their that was
What
their
if,
language.
what if one of their what if one of the dragons, because they each have like their own breath or whatever. What if one of the dragons has like ride me breath, like has like let me ride you breath, like that's his thing.
Okay.
Instead of fire or ice, it's that.
Well, that's how dragons are made, Decker.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
You just.
sure.
Okay, no, but for real, it says like on a loading screen that every like dragon battle was just them bitching at each other.
Yeah,
It was so, and they're just like, "Hey, fuck you! No, fuck you! Hey, bitch!"
Oh, you're
it's
dead.
just
Fire, ice.
it's literally it's a bard battle. It's dissonant whispers and vicious mockery.
You're stupid.
Oh my god, my brain!
Rar,
I need to run. I need to run. I need to run.
But yeah, no, I'm kind of jaded about a lot of things in video games.
Yeah.
Because like Nintendo, I'm jaded about Nintendo. Skyrim, I'm jaded about Skyrim. So
Yeah.
I had to see Nintendo through Resident glasses.
I tried it. I used to do that, and then I'm like, these people just like money a lot.
Oh yeah, they
I
love
mean,
money.
yeah.
They just rehash. Like I mean, it's been pointed out to death, but they literally rehash the same 3 or 4 games every year.
Yeah.
Consistently.
And
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, $40. It's like, oh, okay, I'll buy it. It's like, all right.
Well, if people stop buying it, if they,
But
weren't,
they
if,
won't.
if they weren't good,
I'm not
if
gonna
they
be.
weren't
But it's
good,
just
like,
it's the
to some
same
degree.
game
I will never be mad about re-releases of Mario Kart
with
though.
possibly a minor.
Oh yeah, no.
No, Mario Kart keeps. I feel like they add stuff to it. which is
Mario
fine.
Kart-
That's
like
how
the
they get people to keep buying it because they add a very
2K16.
minor mechanic in every single
Yeah,
time.
but Mario Kart, it's not got that much stuff already. Like, percentage-wise,
It
it's a lot of
makes-
stuff.
Okay,
I mean, to be fair, I would play Double Dash the rest of my life and be satisfied.
you're
I
right.
had that for the GameCube, and then it got scratched.
They need to re-release. I'm some of these games I'm totally on board with, even through like shit. Mario Strikers Charge, I would totally.
Oh my god!
Oh my
I played
god.
the first Mario Strikers. I didn't play the.
I played,
well, I
Charge
played
was
the
for
Wii
Charge
one.
was for GameCube.
Yeah.
And the original one was for
No,
N64.
You can beam
No, no,
people
no.
with Koopa.
Super Mario Strikers was for
GameCube.
GameCube. Charge was for Wii U.
Yeah, it was for Wii. It was for Wii. Yeah. I thought I played it backwards compatible, but
like-
it was totally.
I played I beat Mario Strikers and I got like the fucking robot team, and they could all do like the
Oh yeah, they could all do the special thing.
Yeah.
they could all do that, and they could all do the regular, like the actual like charge tackle instead of like just slide like the.
Well, all the
little
Koopas could
cronies
fucking
could.
headbutt the shit, right? That's what Koopa did.
Yeah.
Well, it was like you had your main dude, like you had Donkey Kong, like a bunch of like fucking dumbass whatever they were, and like they could like slide tackle and like get the ball from you, while like your main dude could just shoulder check him and throw him across the.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just remember being maybe Koopa was one of the characters.
Did Mario Strikers? I
I
don't
just
remember.
remember being a Koopa and headbutting the shit out of people.
Did Mario Strikers have the electric walls too, where you hit people against the wall and they get electric?
Like power strike or whatever.
Hmm.
Was that just like I never knew if that was just because like I beat the game with Waluigi or
I don't know.
if it was
No, it was. I think it was just Waluigi had a really generic one, and then they also had a generic one since they all could do it.
okay.
Yeah, there's a couple games that they could totally re-release and be fine.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Mario Baseball. I played that one.
I played that on Wii. That was really fun. I played a lot of that.
I found a way to cheese it with the Toadsworth. I could hit it out of the park every single time.
I started to get like
Great.
that with Mario. I found out ways that I could like hit. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played that
Do
game.
you,
I also rented it, so no,
Yeah,
never
I
mind
think
it.
I had that one.
do you guys ever forget that Waluigi was introduced in the tennis game?
Was he?
Yeah, that was, his first appearance was fucking Super Mario Tennis.
Okay, Mario Power Tennis was the shit.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I didn't play it. I just know that's where he originated.
Oh,
Super
golf.
Mario Golf Toadstool Tournament was also the shit.
Super Mario Golf was really fun. I was just about to say that. That reminds me. I heard that in the Wii U, I don't know. There's some code in the Wii, not the Wii U, the
Switch?
Switch.
Is it the
the
Satoru Iwata thing?
flog?
That's what I was
Yeah,
telling you guys about.
There's the original golf game for, was it Super Nintendo?
It was like NES. It was
NES
Nintendo.
is coded
Or-
into the hard
Nintendo
coded
entertainment system.
deep into the.
Yeah, and on the day
Nintendo
of
Switch.
Satoru Iwata's death, like the anniversary of it next year, if you do his like Nintendo Direct, like he always like did the whole like. It was kind of like the aliens gesture, like aliens, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
hands forward. But at the screen, whenever like there was a Nintendo Direct conference, and if you do that with the Joy-Cons on that day, it's supposed to unlock golf, like the original NES golf.
Really? That's what you got? Because I
yeah.
heard that there were motion controls coded into it.
Yeah.
Was that the motion?
You do that, and like it fucking bing bongs, and suddenly you're playing golf.
That's awesome.
It's also really sad because Satoru Iwata's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
We talked about that in Japanese.
Rip.
Shacho.
So, on a different topic, I've been playing this game. Decker watched me yesterday. I've been playing it for it just released, I think, for the public yesterday.
I don't know, man.
Heat Signature.
What the heck
Did you guys ever play Gunpoint?
No, but I've heard this game is like Hotline Miami in space.
Yeah. Did I say that?
No, I read that on Reddit.
I literally just said that yesterday to Wes, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I like Hotline
It
Miami.
has the same aesthetic. It's the same.
Yeah, I like Hotline
Okay, cool.
Miami a lot. It's really fun, fast paced, stressful.
Yeah.
And I like Gunpoint a lot, which is the creators of Gunpoint made this, I think. And I was pointed in the direction of it by people saying, if you like Gunpoint, this is a game coming out by the same guys, and it's not like the same game, but it's it's similar because it's you the way you play it. There's the Gunpoint's really pretty tactical game where you set traps and stuff.
Imagine a roguelike version of Hotline Miami.
Yeah, and
builds on
that's something that roguelike is something I want to talk about. It's you go around space, in this one star system, or I don't even know if it's a star system. It's just this one area of space.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of space stations you gotta liberate. You get missions from people, from contractors to assassinate somebody on a ship. This all takes place. You have to dock onto a ship at like high speeds.
Yeah.
You have to sneak around, and there's non-lethal missions. There's lethal missions. There's
Time
There's
missions.
a ton of there's time missions. There's a ton of gadgets and weapons that you get. It's really fun. It's kind of strange because it unlike Hotline Miami, you can like pause and plan out your actions. So like you can pause and then say shoot, and then unpause and shoot, and then pause again. And then there's like an exclamation point above enemies' heads that says when they're going to act. So when it fills up, they like shoot you or swing at you or whatever they do.
Okay.
And it gets infinitely more complicated than that because of like the strategy that you have to do, and like the enemies will have like shields that they activate if they feel threatened, or like they'll teleport to you if they hear a noise.
Yeah.
They teleport to the noise. And I've only played it for like 3 or 4 hours at this point. And another aspect of it is permadeath. And if your character gets captured or dies, whatever, you have to go to a new character.
Aww.
And you can't uncapture your character from a base with that new character.
Oh, okay.
Because your character gets like prestige as you go or whatever, so his name gets a little known.
That's why it's a roguelike, is because it builds on itself.
Yeah, and then you get less stuff for completing harder missions as you go on, because it's like, oh, your guy is super famous, and we kind of expect him to do this stuff, so you don't get paid as much. You know what I mean? It's like, that must be easy for you.
Okay.
So eventually you have to retire your character and go to the next one, because it's just too hard to progress.
That's just kind of like Someone Sea. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of cool aspects to the game, but Dexter pointed me in the direction yesterday of it's a roguelike game.
There's a genre of these games.
Yeah, there's a genre of games.
Binding of Isaac's a roguelike.
Yeah, Binding of Isaac, Spelunky is. I have a small list here. FTL is considered one.
Believe it or not, the first roguelike was a game called Rogue
Yeah,
in 1980.
Rogue. Okay, so I have a little information on it. Rogue. It was popular in the 1980s, and it was mostly like college kids apparently, and like people who were good with computers, because it's very early game.
No, yeah, that's the people who make roguelikes. Were like hackers and stuff.
Yeah, and it's permadeath, which it has the same. This has the same aspect as that. When you die, you have to do a new character. There's no revert to save.
Yeah.
It's just, and it doesn't like, oh, you died, game over, restart game. You just have a new character, and the other guy's dead. And apparently it was kind of like a D&D fantasy style game. Like the fantasy element was based kind of off D&D. Of like, there must have been like similar kind of monsters and stuff. I've never played it. I've only looked into it a little bit.
There was a remake recently called Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, in 2013.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what that
I've
is?
heard.
Yeah, and it was also based on 1971 Star Trek. It said it was procedurally generated, so like you never did the same
Right.
dungeon twice.
Yeah.
Like this one, I don't think you ever did the same ship twice. And you fight monsters. It's a loot game. You get gadgets and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there was a reboot of it in 2013 called Rogue Legacy.
Yeah.
And then FTL is considered one. Binding of Isaac, Spelunky. Those are just like some really popular ones. Apparently, Dwarf Fortress is considered a roguelike game.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't. You don't have like a main protagonist in Dwarf Fortress, do you?
I mean, you don't really have a main protagonist in any of these, really.
Well, I mean that you play as. Like, are you taking the role of somebody in Dwarf Fortress?
you're the dwarf that's building the fortress.
Okay, I didn't know if you were just like the god that commanded people to do things, or like.
I don't think so. I think you are that dwarf, or you're like.
Okay, I didn't know if you're like omniscient or
I might be wrong.
omniscient. But yeah, I don't know. They're interesting games. I like the games a lot because you get kind of attached to the
Yeah, like
character.
a whole campaign would be like in an hour.
Yeah.
So.
Which the game's not over after that.
Yeah, you just restart. You play it again.
Yeah,
And it builds on itself.
And it's not like too repetitive either. Like in this one, each person that you play has a personal mission, and you have to like get so much. I don't even know. You get paid in things that look like oil. I don't know what it is. You have to get so much of that before you get information on your personal mission, like kill the man who tortured your brother, something like that. And then it's once you get the information on it, it's an incredibly hard mission usually. And you have to like gear up for it. So you have to keep doing other missions so you can get gear. Like I think I'm on one right now that's going to require armor piercing stuff, which is one of like the highest tier weapons, or like specific gadgets and stuff. So I have a while to go before I can even actually do it.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to even save up to. It took me a couple hours to save up to even like get the mission. So there's a lot of replay value in it. Not like you have to restart, and just like that each character there's a lot of replay value.
Yeah.
Like, do you want me to tell you the story about? I think it was. So, in Binding of Isaac specifically, there are secret characters that you can unlock that you can play as. One of them's called the Lost. It's really fucking stupid how you unlock them. You have You have to. So there's like 8 characters or so that you unlock just by it tells you how to do it.
Yeah.
The Lost isn't displayed. The only way you get it is you have to die as certain people on certain floors to certain enemies, and then you have to win as a certain character against a certain boss, and then you unlock the Lost. That was found out because people data mined it.
Yeah, that's
So-
I have problems with data mining.
But so the creators, when they released the first expansion, they had another secret character, but they didn't put it in the game. They physically stapled
Yeah, I
a
heard about
poster
that.
to a like signpost in like Los Angeles, like next to some railroad tracks, and then like put like an encrypted code in the thing to tell people to go there, and then like they started like an actual real life scavenger hunt to do stuff in real
Yeah.
life,
It's so cool.
and then they released how to do it in the game after they finished that because they were
Yeah.
like, we don't want people to just data mine them out.
That's awesome.
And then the character is like the worst in the game, but you know,
Well, that's fine.
it's fine. His health is money.
It's bad adventure.
He's called the Keeper because he's a shopkeeper. That because the shopkeepers in Binding of Isaac are like dried corpses.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he plays one, and he starts with triple shot, which is pretty good. But he also has 2 health, and you can't get more. And you regain health by picking up pennies.
So, question, Vector, do you have the Lost or like?
No, God no.
Oh, I was like,
You have to do because the hardest part is like the first thing you have to do is die as Isaac on the first floor to a mole boom. The mole booms don't always spawn. They're things they're kamikaze things. They run at you and they explode. And you have to be at 1 health because you lose 1 health when you get hit. And you have 3 health. So you have to be at 1 health. You have to get a room that has a mole boom in it. And you have to die to him. And then you have to die as Maggie to Mom, which was one of the bosses. You fight your mom. She tries to step on you. And then you have to die as somebody else is like Satan. You have to die as Judas to Satan. And then you have to win as somebody. And then you get lost. And then you can do more stuff as the Lost to get bonuses of the Lost. Like you get a Holy Mantle, which is really good. Because the Lost, the caveat is that you have no health. You have 0 health. So if you get it once, you die.
Oh.
Yeah. But you have Spectral Tears and you can fly.
So
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
kind of like a really difficult. It's
Yeah.
just like you get it, so it's a challenge to play the game.
Yeah, it was a really hard character to play as.
Okay.
You get the best item in the game is by beating Mega Satan as a Lost.
That reminds me
Mega
of
Satan.
what's his name in Family Guy?
Yeah, Mega Satan.
The Super Devil, the Mega Devil. I don't know. There's like one episode where there's a Super Devil who like rides around on a motorcycle, and then Brian buys alcohol in Texas and gets a gun because it comes with guns in Texas in Family Guy, or guns come with alcohol, and he looks at it and like shoots straight up, and the fucking Super Satan falls out of the sky and he's like dead. He's got like a bullet hole in him. He puts the gun in the trash can and runs away.
Okay.
I did have a little bit of news prepared. I just have some short things to mention about the news. So there's been ripples about a nipple lately.
a certain Italian.
I don't know what
yeah.
people were assuming was going to happen, but
I don't know why it's such a big deal. Which
It's not.
In one aspect, I can understand because like if it was gonna be like Star Wars or something, and something small like that is like happen, I'd be like, is that canon? Like is this was this purposely put on there?
well, like, what did you think? Did you think he was just a nippleless plumber man?
For people who don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck we're
maybe.
talking about, Mario has nipples.
Yeah, so Mario,
Surprise, motherfucker.
it was a release trailer or something.
It was a game, and like there's different levels, and you get different outfits for different levels. And on the beach level,
Well, it was a video, right? That this was
yeah,
revealed?
he was running around. He's like,
Yeah,
oh
he
my
was
God.
running around in swimming
Swimming
trunks.
trunks.
Yeah.
And he has nipples.
Got nipples. Oh my
And he
God.
has a hairless chest, which is
Yeah,
apparently a
he
big
is
deal, too.
oddly hairless. It is
Yeah.
hilarious.
But
They don't want to make him too real.
But yeah, but it's just
It's just
he's
'cause
he's very smooth.
people say it's because he's Italian. They expected him to have a hairy chest.
Oh, absolutely.
I expect it from the mustache.
Yeah.
Also, it's been announced that he's not a plumber anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
Did you retire? Like what the fuck?
no, I guess he
Did he
like
get fired?
I
Did he
guess
take shrooms.
I think the idea behind it is that like he's a lot of things. Like he left plumbing behind.
He doesn't.
He's a race
Identify,
car
he
driver.
doesn't identify as
He's-
a plumber anymore.
Yeah, he's a professional baseball player. He plays tennis. He's a golfer.
Now he can throw his hat on people and literally body snatch them. I
Yeah,
mean,
He is a
can't be
fucking
plumber anymore.
Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Do not
he's a
tie him
Renaissance man.
down.
All
All he needs is a fucking guitar, and he can be a musician.
and a big ass mushroom.
and
Big
with
ass
that unnecessary addition to Mario EU is fucking Waluigi being uncircumcised, which was officially announced by Nintendo.
Wait,
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, I'm not sure what conference it was or what, interview it was, but Waluigi is uncircumcised.
How does
We
that
have
come
the
up?
technology.
Yeah, no, it was the second one on here. Nintendo confirms Waluigi is uncircumcised for some reason. All right.
All right.
What context?
Now,
Okay. No, you know what? You know what happened? They were in a conference and somebody asked it or something like that, and some guy was just like, "Yeah, we can make this canon," and just say it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
No, is that what happened, or
Fuck
that's
that.
probably what
I
happened?
have no doubt.
If they had
in
that
my mind.
prepared for the conference, that's incredible. If not, that's also
No,
they have-
guys, probably during a Q&A.
Do they have like a chart? It's like they have an Excel spreadsheet that's like circumcised and uncircumcised.
So they have a lookup function. It's like they type in a name and it says uncircumcised or circumcised.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit the table there.
Yeah, but it's
Let's
just
say
like
waffle.
this recent these characters. This game series is like 30 years old.
Yeah.
they're just now releasing that he has nipples and
Yeah.
that he's not a plumber anymore, and that Waluigi's not around as long.
No, he's
See,
but now he's
I
uncircumcised.
mean, did you guys hear about the whole thing, like Toads not having genders?
no,
'Cause, like,
dude.
they-
They're mushrooms.
there was
I thought
like,
Toad was a boy.
there was like
I
some kind of conference, and they were like, you know, there's the whole like male character and Mrs. Male character.
Yeah.
So like Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, Toadette, and they're like, what the fuck's up with that, Nintendo? Like why can't Toadette like have her own like, and they're like, Toads don't have genders.
Yeah, but the problem with that is they
Shot
do.
down.
The problem with that is
no, just one of them happens to wear a bow and it's
They're
pink.
fungus.
and his name Toadette.
Yeah.
They put a feminine ending on
Yeah,
that.
that's the only one.
They're fungus.
they're literally
That's
fungus.
They're fungus.
No, and it's fine that they're genderless.
Yeah.
But like, why do they have Toadette then? Is Toadette no longer canon?
She's the only one that identifies as a female, even though she's not.
Does she just want to be a female?
Yeah.
Does Toadette just want to be a female?
She just happened to
that's
grow, like,
what
Because that's
ponytail.
because that's what this fungus like found like aesthetically pleasing.
Sure. I mean, if that's canon,
Yeah.
good for
That's
Toadette.
Yes.
that was the whole thing.
I mean, then again, it's fungus, so it shouldn't.
I
Also
know,
shouldn't
but
talk.
it's them dealing with people who get like getting offended about
Okay,
nothing.
well, Bowser's also a turtle that breathes fire. Like, there's a lot of shit in this that doesn't matter.
and in Super Mario Sunshine, Bowser Jr. also claims that Peach is his mom.
Oh god, that was
Yeah.
so fucked.
That's hilarious.
It's so.
That was gold.
Yeah,
Is
it was
Peach's
awesome.
mom?
No,
No.
But Bowser actually speaks in that game. It's the weird. He's also like 300 feet tall.
Yeah, he big.
Yeah.
Boy.
He's King Koopa. What do you mean? He's supposed to be.
Koopa. Well, yeah,
Wasn't that his
like,
original? Was his original name King Koopa?
Yeah, I think so.
but like Baby Bowser in Super Mario.
Kuzuo.
Actually, no, yeah, in Yoshi's Island, Baby Bowser got like fucking huge. Okay,
Swole.
Baby Bowser pissed me off in baseball because he blinds you when you try to swing. Do you remember that?
I don't.
He like gets a paintbrush because Baby Bowser being also a Renaissance man.
He's a
Well,
dickhead.
that was from Super
Renaissance.
Mario Sunshine.
He has a paintbrush.
Renaissance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has a magic
dickhead.
paintbrush.
Yeah, the Renaissance school fucking dickhead. Turtle
He makes
dickhead.
us paint Mario.
Paints the fucking screen so you can't see.
But what was I talking? Shit, what was I talking about?
Baby Bowser being super
Oh.
big.
Yeah. Did you guys play Yoshi's Island?
No.
I did, but not to completion. I was
I
already
played
young.
Yoshi's Cookies. Which
Did
was
you really?
Which was Tetris.
They,
Yeah, it was sugar.
Oh my
cookies.
God.
I played
know about
I played
Yoshi
a Mario
Cookie.
game that had a bunch of mini Mario games, and one of them was Tetris, except it was Dr. Mario.
no, Dr. Mario's not
Pills.
Tetris. It's like the one where you match up two colors in it.
No, I know that's what Dr. Mario
Yeah.
is, but this game was a bunch of mini games, and one of them was Dr. Mario, and you had a bunch of pills that were shaped like.
It was.
Was it-
Oh, it was like Dr. Mario Tetris. Like it was a different like style of
Yes.
Oh, that's
But the way that the game itself was
Uh.
set up is you had a menu that had like 20 different games, and
Yeah.
you picked one, and one of them was Dr. Mario, but it was
huh.
Tetris.
I never heard of that.
Dr. Mario is like Puyo, which is a Japanese like matching game. That's like
Yeah,
Tetris.
I had a
but-
Kirby one like that too.
Yeah.
Okay. But fucking Yoshi's Island had the most intense fucking boss fight, like final boss I had ever played. Like up until recent games, but like I need to Google just a picture of it. It's so crazy because like there's two different boss fights. There is like you
No.
walk in and you're in Bowser's.
Is there a morality thing, and if you go the good path as a boss and bad path as a boss,
Yoshi makes fucking.
Not quite.
he rides Mario and jumps off him, so Mario gets put into the pit.
Hold on, I need to find a picture of it real quick.
I was gonna
So-
get to my point
Oh damn it!
when we were on
There you
Nerfs, but then we segued away, and I was very sad.
When you were on what?
When we were on
Nerfs. Oh.
Nerfs and stuff.
Oh, with your Hearthstone.
Yeah.
So he starts out really far away, and you're like, oh, well, that's interesting.
Oh, that's
He's like,
Baby Bowser?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
then
So he's as big as
he
the
gets
sun
like
is.
right up on the screen, like you see like 2 pixels of him.
Yeah.
And he's fucking huge. And it's just the scariest shit because he's like all big, his eyes are
I
like
remember
all
him.
glowy and hollow, and he's just running at you.
And then in other games, he's waist high.
Yeah, it's so terrifying, and like also like the music for it is also just incredibly intense. It's so damn cool.
I do have one other piece of little news, and I have kind of a discussion one. So I'll just do the little one because Decker has a point that he wants to bring up.
It's
There's
just me being jaded again, so.
There's just this podcast can be a lot of Decker being jaded.
Yeah, honestly, that's good.
Call of Duty has a documentary apparently, or some sort of film about how it rose to popularity, which is interesting. Anytime there's a game documentary like that, like what was that? I watched that documentary that was about ET and how it almost destroyed the fucking gaming community.
What the
You know what I'm talking
fuck?
about? The one
game,
the one they like
game
dug up.
cartridges they buried in the desert.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah. They dug up the fucking
Because it was terrible.
horde.
Yeah, it was so bad it almost killed gaming when it was just first starting.
It was like one of the first 3 games or something like that, right? It was
Yeah,
like
it was very early.
there
It was
was,
because ET came out in like 1983
there
or
was
some
like
bullshit.
colossal cave adventure,
I don't even know,
which
dude.
is just adventure.
How early is Pitfall? Is Pitfall that old?
I don't know.
Pitfalls.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
Tetris. Oh.
yeah. So I mean, there's a movie. It might be good. I don't know. It might be better than Call of Duty. But yeah, if you want to watch the Call of Duty thing, I'm sure it's probably interesting. Even if you don't like Call of Duty. What were you gonna say about Hearthstone?
Oh, I was just mad.
Yeah. No. What's your issue?
So
What
I
you
want to
got?
What's your
find.
ish?
I want to meet the Blizzard balancing team, and I want to punch all of them in the face.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they suck. They're really bad. They're so bad. Because their answer to nerfing things is like, oh, this is good. Okay, we're gonna kill it. We're going to if these were physical cards, they would take every single copy and rip it in half and say, don't use it because it's useless.
So like they were in charge of like FIFA, like oh, this player's too good. We're just gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah, no, like they would break his legs.
This team's overpowered. Fuck it. Bayern Munich is getting just
All
wiped.
the players get
Put a bullet
kneecapped
in the small
and
of
they
his
can't walk.
back.
Yeah,
Everyone loses their Achilles
yeah,
tendon.
they can't walk anymore. They
Minor
get to crawl
changes.
around the field.
What
anyways.
was it, Donna Harding?
You talking about the Tanya Harding?
Tanya Harding.
Yeah. and the one picks. Yeah.
He was like, I don't want this girl as my competition. Hey, ex-boyfriend.
Hey Blizzard.
Go break her knee.
Blizzard actually is behind the Tanya Harding incident.
Oh Jesus. Anyways.
She can eat shit.
And she got hired by that one TV show.
Yeah.
She became a comedian.
She can eat shit.
She works for VH1, I think. Yeah. She does like the commentaries and stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's if you ever played Hearthstone, there's a class thing where each class has certain class cards, and you can use those specifically for that class. There are classes that are worse than others. It's a cycle. Every once in a while, a class will be ridiculously overpowered, and then the next expansion, when stuff rotates out, it'll be terrible. Right now, Warrior is really bad. Warrior is pretty bad. It's low. It's probably the worst one besides Hunter. Hunter's bad. Warrior's bad. Warrior got they managed to kill Warrior even more than it was already dead by nerfing one card by 1 mana. It's just like, come on now, Blizzard. What are you doing? Why'd you nerf this? Did you have to? You didn't have to. It's just the worst weapon in the game now. I mean, it used to be the best, but now it's the worst by 1 mana change.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that balancing is difficult, but they seem to have a phobia of actually changing what the card does, or even changing the wording of the card, and instead they just raise the cost by 1.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And it's
I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Blizzard does Overwatch, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. Like my only experience with balancing from Blizzard is Overwatch, and
Which is again really bad.
yeah.
It's super bad.
I don't know. Like, what else? What else?
But,
That's it, right? Overwatch, WoW,
Hearthstone,
Hearthstone,
Diablo.
Blizzard. I haven't played much of Diablo. Oh,
StarCraft.
Diablo, by the way, was considered a roguelike game.
Yeah,
Kind of.
kind of. The adventure mode is roguelike because it's procedurally generated and like you can create new characters.
Is
but then
is it permadeath per character?
you can make
Yeah, you can go in hardcore mode.
hardcore
yeah.
mode is like you go in there and like
So it
die.
has a roguelike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you can choose to do. I mean, I just bought it, so I'll
Yeah.
tell you how that is.
Did you
but
buy Diablo 3?
Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil, yeah.
But yeah, the reason why I'm so mad is because the big problem was that. So in games, they will have tiers for things like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Tier 1's the best. Blah blah blah. They made a new tier for Hearthstone decks because Druid was so powerful. There were 4 Druid decks in Tier S, which is above Tier 1. No other class. And that's a problem. And they nerfed Druid, but they just made one card useless, which the card was in every Druid deck. Like, they have, people were looking at, like, percentages of, like, in this class card is added into this many times. It was in, like, 99.6% of the Druid decks. Had
So
this
one
card in it.
person did not.
Yeah. And it's like 3 people decided to not put it in because
They didn't have the card.
why not? Basically, but you can't because it's a base card that you get for owning the game. But yeah, it was like they nerfed that card, so fine. And they nerfed another card that was in like maybe 2 of the decks by 1 mana, and now it's just slightly worse, but it's not bad. But then they nerf a shaman card that is in no decks, which is hilarious to me. Shaman isn't that popular. That is 1 Tier 1 deck, nothing else. And they nerf a card that's not even in that deck. It's not in that deck. And they nerf the card. It's like, oh, okay, whatever.
The problem, we were talking about card games earlier. The problem is the card games are all statistics, basically, and they're all balancing.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you have a company like Blizzard, which is somehow one of the biggest card games, they own one of the biggest card games, and they're awful balancing.
It's awful. Like, people complain. Like, people have, because of this balance, like, they balanced like 6 cards, for the record. They changed 6 cards, and people have quit Hearthstone because of these cards.
Yeah, and I just don't see how they have it, because card games are all balancing. It's all balance. It's you build your deck around how things are balanced, what's nerfed and buffed, and Blizzard still continues to be on top. So.
Everything changes with every new set that comes out.
Basically, what happened was they killed Warrior. They smothered it in its crib. They made one of the Druid decks that were in Tier S go down to about Tier 2. That's what changed. That's it. After that, the bouncing.
I had one more thing ready to talk. Oh, my computer's going completely asleep.
Oh shit.
I think you can retype my password.
Oh no.
I had dialed
It's
tones on my computer.
QXZ penis. I don't know.
the key penis.
Penor.
8 equals
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
You slap the camera with your dick.
So
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
something that all gamers are pissed about.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no,
We all want it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody besides
Absolutely.
companies who make games wants
You're
it.
right.
Absolutely.
Rocket League is our Lord and Savior.
Thank God,
Yeah.
Psionics.
Yeah.
I've never played that game.
Which, by the way, is fucking stupid.
Great game.
Never. I don't really plan to play.
So,
I don't find the appeal.
That's fine.
Now-
But it's a very fun game if you like that kind of thing.
Background, I played Xbox my whole life, but this is not why I'm at PS4.
Okay.
Or PlayStation, Sony. Microsoft has done the same thing in the past.
Yeah.
Where the company that's on top, because right now Sony has MLG, they're on they get all the exclusives,
Yeah.
refuses to be cross-platform with other consoles,
Yeah.
just because they can. Now, I'm just gonna say this: when Microsoft was on top, they should have fucking done it, because they have so many other sources of revenue.
Yeah.
They should have fuck yeah, let's just do cross-platform while Sony agrees.
Yeah.
But Rocket League, to start out here with cross-platform, PS4 and computer and
PC.
Windows and PC are cross-platform.
Yeah.
Xbox and computer and another system. What is it?
I have no idea.
Maybe the Switch or
Probably the
Wii or
Switch.
something are cross-platform together.
Yeah.
But left side, which is Xbox, the other one in PC, is not cross-platform with PC and PS4. So they're both cross-platform with PC, but not with each other. I don't understand that. That's
I don't
fucking
know.
stupid.
Well, it's because PC is it's free.
It's neutral ground.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
neutral ground. But if you're both going to be cross-platform with PC, well then just be
But
cross-platform with all together.
there's no like corporate like ties to that.
The
Besides Windows being Microsoft.
Yeah, I mean I guess, but it's like
But I mean I know it's
I mean
still
I can just make an indie game and post it on the internet.
Yeah, but no. If you're going to be cross-platform between all the systems, but not at the same time, that's stupid.
It's just bureaucracy. I mean, like,
It is.
the thing is that I was looking at shit for Overwatch. You get the same game on anything, and you buy it. I have it on PC, but I'm gonna have to buy it again on PS4 because in order for me to have the privilege to play it on PS4, Sony has to get a piece of the profits from selling Overwatch.
Yeah.
So you buy a copy of Overwatch on PS4, Sony gets a piece of that. Microsoft gets a piece of whatever.
Yeah, if there's-
and they get a piece of like all the online shit. And it's just because that Microsoft and Sony are hardcore competitors. They're not going to just let's all be friends.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you can't just.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, it's
the
stupid.
person on top is always going to reject it. But I think Microsoft should be the better person since they have so many other sources of revenue.
Why would they do that?
Why would they do that?
It
I
loses
think if it's going to be either one of them, I think
But-
Microsoft is historically has lost the
Well,
console
like
battle.
currently Microsoft is offering let's do cross-platform.
Yeah, but that's because they're not on top. That's why.
Yeah, and
It might just be because everybody it's relatively recently become a big deal. Like people are getting mad about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. People have been mad about it for a few years now.
Yeah, but people are like uproariously mad
Yeah.
sometimes.
But I was going to say, Minecraft is cross-platform now. It's going to be across VR. I think maybe PC. Yeah, PC, Xbox,
It's on everything.
with Switch, not PS4.
Yep.
It's on PS4.
Not on PS4.
Nope.
No.
It's on PS4,
Well,
but it's not
it's
cross-platform.
owned by Microsoft now.
Yeah.
Why would they put it on PS4?
They own what is it? Mojang.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That just pissed me off.
It's one of those things where it's like, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's something like ridiculous. Like it's like, if any game is produced by Microsoft, then Sony gets 99% of the profits from the game or something like that.
But even okay, so Switch is probably just Microsoft's bitch right now. Like, hey, we're gonna extend an arm out to you. Nobody really has your console. People do have the console, but they're not as big as.
No, it was the Switch was a flop
Yeah, the Switch was kind of a flop, and they're like here's
It wasn't a flop.
in America. Because I didn't.
Was it?
It started out slow, but it ramped up, and
Was it because of Skyrim?
it wasn't because
No,
of
Skyrim- Skyrim
it was because its launch titles were kind of weak, but it got a couple better titles like Breath of the Wild. Well, Breath of the Wild was
Okay.
launched out, but it got better,
Yeah.
and so it's done better here. In Japan, people are still waiting 3,000 in line
Yeah,
to get
that's
Switches.
what I was thinking.
There's no more Switches left in
I wouldn't be
Japan.
surprised if it was.
So
crazy.
Yeah.
But isn't that like that's like every Nintendo releases like
Yeah.
that in Japan?
No. Wii U wasn't that bad. Wasn't that good. Like,
But
Wii U.
Didn't
But
Wii U
the
sell
Wii U.
it sold a lot of consoles, but I don't know exactly how that went.
It's we're still manufacturing Wii U's here. Wii U manufacturing in Japan has stopped. So for some reason we're still buying them. But
It's mostly little kids, I think.
When
Yeah.
will Smash 4 come out on Switch? Damn it.
okay.
Are they releasing, like-
Sakurai is about to kill himself because
Yeah.
they're like, hey, it's like
Make another one.
yeah, they have him in a
Another one.
basement somewhere. It was kind of the same thing with Kirby. It all started with Kirby, man. They were like, "Hey, Sakurai, you want to shit on the Kirby?" And he's like, "I really don't want to. It's gonna ruin it." And they're like,
And they cock their gun like what?
"Yeah, it looks like
They just kind of like
Is this your social security number? Yes. You're my employer. You have my social security number. I get it.
But yeah, no, with cross-platform though.
Yeah.
So Nintendo and Xbox have kind of come together, and to be fair, 3 of the systems that are doing it, 2 of them are Microsoft's. Like one,
Oh, yeah.
PC's heavily Windows.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think the PC is Microsoft's thing. It's
No.
it's the internet.
Yeah, you're right. It's the internet.
it's
And
open."
Minecraft. Okay. No, PC Minecraft though. It's not through Steam or anything. I think it's still Microsoft.
It's still
Microsoft
It's,
is-
on Microsoft.com.
Like,
Sorry,
with-
it's on Minecraft.com.
With
Yeah.
Minecraft
.net.
specifically,
Yeah.
two of the systems are Minecraft
Yeah.
or are Microsoft.
But if I
Just with Minecraft.
But yeah, that Minecraft's just owned by
Yeah, that's-
Microsoft.
but-
But when it was posted online, it was
Yeah,
It was Mojang.
But I'm talking about like currently just Minecraft with cross-platform. Xbox or Microsoft's being pretty cool about it, but 2/3 of the people that are cross-platform are Microsoft, so it's kind of beneficial for them.
yeah,
Nintendo's being cool about it. Sony's still not being on board with it, and I'm not blaming Sony because I'm just saying if Microsoft was on top, they'd do the same thing. It's all about profit.
it's
They did.
yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure they did. Like when cross-platform.
Yeah,
was,
they
like,
definitely did. They
I don't
definitely.
think anybody wanted to do cross-platform back then.
I think Sony or lower companies were kind of like we're kind of open to it.
Yeah,
And
but there
Microsoft's
wasn't
well,
really a
we're not so
need
much.
for it.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's something that I think the gaming community is getting madder about and needs to be madder about because it's just like, hey,
I mean, should we get mad about that, or should we get mad about releasing a season pass with the game.
Okay, we can only be mad
Well-
about so much, or we can only fix so many things.
Okay,
Yeah.
but are we mad at like the like
I would rather.
who develops the game or who puts it out?
I would like that season pass thing to be demonized. Like, I want that to be a bad. Like, if a game is like that, like, nobody buys it. But it's unlikely to happen.
And one thing with
Because people
cross-platform,
keep buying games that
Yeah.
have that. And so, like, every game is having
cross-platform is just difficult because that like you can't just boycott games that are not cross-platform because then you can't play any games. You know what I mean? It's just like we're not going to buy any games for the cross-platform. Like, well, fuck you.
It's like, okay.
Like, are you sure you're not going to? Because that's every game. Like, you're not going to play any games for a year? All right, go ahead. So, I don't know. And it reminds me of microtransactions. People have been bitching about microtransactions for like 3 years. And maybe more. Nothing's been changed.
Well, the thing about microtransactions is that it's gone from pay to win in a lot of games to pay to look pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Which
fine.
is fine. That's
That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's not made the full transition to that yet.
Yeah,
There's still a
well-
lot of games that it
Well,
feels
the reason
same.
why it's still hot is because soccer moms will buy $17.99 worth of
Candy
Candy
Crush,
Crush
yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
on my card.
with your card, yeah.
I mean, like, the one game that's actually, like, and I'm surprised it's gotten as far as Path of Exile in the fact that they specifically only sell cosmetics and, like, stash tabs, but that's it. But they only sell cosmetics, and they somehow get by famously well.
Yeah.
Because it's not, because when players, like, play it, they don't feel the utter, like, oh god, I need to spend $10 to get an XP boost potion times 4.
Yeah.
But they see some guy that's ridiculously sparkly and be like, I want to also be ridiculously
One of my favorite
sparkly.
microtransactions is Mountain Dew Call of Duty XP bonuses.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I think that, I'll be honest, I think that's, like, compared to, like, specifically, like, I think that's okay.
No, okay,
because
from my marketing classes standpoint, that's excellent, like,
Yeah.
partnership.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think that's okay because it's not, like, it's not the company that owns the game milking the game.
yeah, but if you think about it,
It's a
still
micro-
kind of
yeah,
a
it's a
microtransaction.
microtransaction.
You're good, but like you're like here's this product. Ooh, sweet, a fucking bonus.
Yeah, you get two things out of it, though. You get Mountain Dew
Yeah,
and you
it's
get
extra value for the Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not like you're not buying, like, you would have bought the Mountain Dew anyway.
Yeah, totally.
But, I mean, there are people, I'll be honest, I've seen videos, there are people that go out and they buy an obscene amount
Yeah.
of Mountain Dew so
Oh,
that they get
totally.
them XP bonus.
But no, as a business major, I think if more people did
Fucking
that,
awesome.
if more people did stuff like that, that'd be incredible. Because I'm in awe of that stuff. I love that stuff.
Get a pretty skin for your fucking pew pew gun if
Yeah.
you buy some sick coke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like one of the things I love a lot about Rocket League is it's first off it's cheap, $20.
yeah.
It's like
It's 15 now, I thought. Like,
Is it?
It was like
That's
on
awesome.
sale.
even better. And like there's like a very good community on it. The developers are
They keep putting fucking game modes in there and
Yeah.
new.
they work on it constantly. Like there was
They have
someone
excellent cosmetic shit.
There was someone who made a post on Reddit. They were like, "Hey, I want to know what kind of like because like this person's a quadriplegic
Yeah.
and he plays video games." You're like, "Well, that's fucking weird." And
Yeah.
it was like, "I'm interested in Rocket
You're
League."
weird.
No,
it's
You have no arms,
Yeah,
He was like-
it's incredible.
he was like, "I'm interested in Rocket League and like I want to know like before I buy it, I want to know how I can how I'd be able to play it." The developer was like, "What's your email? I'll send you a code to download the game and we'll work something out."
yeah. That's they're
Yeah.
just really cool. And what I was going to say, one thing I wanted to bring up today is CD Projekt Red when they made
Oh my
Witcher 3.
God.
Did you get the little thing in your game case that said all DLC will be free?
Okay, I bought the complete edition.
Okay,
so-
well, when it came out, I bought it, right?
Yeah.
And there's a little CD Projekt Red that said all DLC will be free.
that's a silly.
And they're like, well, we can't do that. So now it's not. Now it's not
I
free.
mean, to be fair, like, if you look at, like, The Witcher 3, and it's like, okay, I have 400 hours of base content.
Oh god.
And then you look at, like,
No, if anybody's
Destiny.
in a position to make paid DLC, it's Witcher 3 because they definitely put
It's
the
like,
time into it.
It's like, that's
never wanted
okay.
The only reason
It's
I-
just like,
And if you're paying $20 for DLC, you know you're getting $20 worth of
it's
DLC.
just, yeah, it's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, Overwatch is what, $20?
Yeah, $30, $20.
And that's a multiplayer based game.
Yeah.
And then again, I'm gonna go back to Destiny because I have problems with Destiny.
I do too. I love
it's
playing
like-
Destiny, but yeah, I know it fucks me.
And you have a campaign that is like 5 hours long.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do the same mission
Yeah.
over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That's the campaign, and then you just do multiplayer, where
Okay.
you grind in single player.
But I was gonna say, some people just like the grind, and I like the grind.
People do like
but
the grind.
It's, it's not a $60 grind. It's just not.
Like the only reason I play Destiny.
What?
Were you gonna say something?
Destiny's $5 now.
Seriously?
Okay, base game Destiny.
Oh no, I'm talking. I bought it
my
at release.
God.
Yeah.
So it's just not a $60 grind.
Base game is $5.
And I mean, how long ago was it released? Like
Not long. 20. I want to say 2012.
2012. Well, that's still like 5 years ago.
Mhm.
So it's just like
because
It wasn't. It was.
it was Reach released.
you don't want to go back and buy a 5-year game when the second one's coming out just to grind.
Well, no, it was released as a legendary collection, as like the gold shit, and the fucking has all the
Destiny?
shit.
No, wait, no.
Yeah, Destiny.
It was like 2013, I think, because
2014.
next gen
24
next gen was 2013. I think the Xbox One came out in
It was
2013.
2014. Was
It's
when
when Xbox-
Oh, was it one of those
Destiny
games that
was-
bridged the gap between like?
I think
Yeah.
it was one of the like
Console game.
relatively late Xbox exclusives.
When we were like cradling. When
No,
we
it
were
wasn't Xbox
cradling it down
exclusive.
to.
I think it was actually PlayStation, not exclusive, but PlayStation.
Oh no, that was a thing because Bungie was like mad at Microsoft
Yeah,
for
so
some reason.
Bungie made a fucking PlayStation game. What was it called? With the PlayStation exclusives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't PlayStation exclusive, but it had PlayStation exclusives.
it's like Bungie. I like Bungie when they're making Halo, man. When they stop making Halo, they turn into a bunch of bitches.
Yeah. Well, it's the same with fucking Infinity Ward.
Same with all. I mean, they're all like that.
Yeah.
They release these games that are literally cash grabs.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2, I was like, man, like I want to play some zombies again. Like I'm kind of tired of Black Ops 1. Like this was like, fuck was it like Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare? I don't know. Like one of the, like 2 games after Black Ops 2 came out, it was still $60.
Yeah, no.
Fucking insane.
You know that like Call of Duties don't go beneath $30. On
Yeah, no,
It's
MW2
ridiculous.
is like $40.
Yeah.
It's
yeah. Okay.
God
They don't go
damn.
beneath $40. World at War was still $40.
It's ridiculous. That's insane.
It's Microsoft.
it's fucking stupid.
That's probably like their deal to be able to sell it on
What?
Steam.
No. It's
It's
not
Microsoft, right?
Microsoft. No.
Microsoft produces Call of Duty, right?
No. Activision.
Activision. It's Activision. And yeah, Activision's the devil.
Yeah, but like the only reason I ever played Destiny was because I got it for like Christmas, when I got an Xbox One. My stepbrother got me the Taken King edition of Destiny, and I was playing through just like the main campaign with like my friend Andrew, and like I wasn't really paying attention to like story, if I can call it that, but like lo and behold, I beat the final like I do the final mission and it's over. I'm like, well now what? He's like, well now we do the DLC. What do you mean? What about the rest of the story? That was it. The fuck you mean that was it?
No, I remember like I watched a video on like pointing out that problem, and like there's literally a part in the campaign where a guy says, "I could tell you the background of this entire world and why it's the way it is, but I'm not going to." It's like, is that just a middle finger to the audience? I guess it is. Like,
Yeah.
they
They
Jesus
apparently
Christ.
fixed that. And, like apparently Destiny 2 has like a nutso story that's actually like
well.
fucking quality. or
I
some shit.
also watched a video on that, and apparently it's actually just hilariously convoluted. Like it's like
that's the
some
answer
guy
to it.
comes in and just breaks the Citadel or whatever, and it's shit. What's his name?
It's
What's the faction called?
the Cabal.
The Cabal. The Cabal just like come in and just go. We just built this weapon that we could have built millions of years ago or whatever,
But we did.
but we didn't. And it's literally like it's like a big bulldozer or something like that, and it just like pushes the thing out of the sky.
We built a big rock.
That is
Man, we didn't think
hilarious.
about that before.
Which that's fucking hilarious because the exact opposite thing happened with Halo.
What the? Are you talking about with Halo 4 and the fucking?
With like the storyline.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, and like in 1, 2, and 3 they mention the Forerunners. They mention like how you're the Reclaimer or like some shit. Who cares? You're fighting space zombies.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You can like you get the story, like you get like the deep story through terminals that are like scattered around.
Yeah, and then like you play through the 4th game and you're like, I'm not prepared. Like they didn't feed you a lot of story, but you're like, this was all here during these like first 3
It
games.
existed, like it was there.
Even Call of
you're
Duty
like,
has that
whoa,
shit. Even Call of Duty has a
whoa.
wiki page that covers all the fucking storyline and stuff, which is pretty in depth. even
Call of Duty campaign was so cool.
yeah, it like
Well, Modern Warfare.
it's not. I don't
Like,
want
it's
to say
okay.
it's not hard to create like a story like that, but like there was definitely no attempt to Destiny.
And it's like in like in Destiny, there's like a promotional video where it shows like the speaker or whoever just like is captured by the Cabal and he just dies. Like he doesn't go out cool or anything. He just dies. It's like
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of like fucking Saints Row 3, where it's like at the beginning, we're like, oh, I'm Johnny Gat. I'm the coolest motherfucker that's ever lived. Oh, wait, I fucking got beamed by a pistol, and now I'm dead. Until I come back from
Oh, yeah, and also...
Because fucking Saints Row went to shit after the second one.
Also, apparently another thing that happens in Destiny 2 is like immediately you're like, the Cabal's like, we have a device that can take your light away, fuckers! And then they do that, and then you fall to this ground, and then like 10 minutes later, you just find your light again. And it's like...
Yeah, is that why you can carry over your characters and they're...
I guess. It's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, wait, so why did they take your light away?
Are they going to do it again? No, we could only do it once!
No, we can do it once and you can just find it laying around.
Wait,
It's like,
you can port your character from Destiny 1 to 2?
Yeah, that's
What
what I
the-
heard. That's
why?
what I heard. That's what I heard.
I hope not.
they
I don't know,
actually-
It's a new fucking game. Get a fresh start.
No, yeah,
You don't
that's
seem to
what I'm-
understand. Destiny 2 is a cash grab because they fucked Destiny 1, so they're like, we're just gonna make it again, and
That's
people
so
are gonna buy it.
ridiculous. Like, I understand if you're like remaking a game for like a new console, like GTA 5.
Do you know why I'm jaded now? Do you know why I'm jaded?
That's fucking yeah. Okay, that's fucking stupid. If they do that, are we sure that they do that?
I've heard it. I've not played it. I've not really watched anything on it either because I'm gonna buy it, but I know it's gonna fuck me, so I'm not.
If we do, that's nonsense. Or if they do that, that's nonsense. And I'm not a
Basically,
fan
you
of
just
it.
gotta play it. You gotta turn your brain off. You gotta know it's a grind, and you gotta know you're gonna be killing a lot of fucking.
Yeah, but
people.
I'm not paying $60 for that.
I heard the grind's kind of fucked right now though too because like the boss fight or the raid is super broken.
Yeah, the raid's like either easy or it just doesn't work, and then also there's like really short missions you just get exotic Ingrams for, and you get the same exotic over and over again. It's like
We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna get it for computer when it comes out because I don't have a console right now.
classic broken AAA game.
So I gotta
Oh
wait.
wait, that shouldn't
Yeah.
be classic.
Oh, also, fucking I don't know what reminded me of this, but it's pissing me off that they're calling the new Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2, because there's already an amazing title. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, I
they
think
called it
yeah,
Star
I
Wars
remember.
Battlefront. Oh, sorry, they called it EA Star Wars Battlefront.
What, the first one? Yeah, but I'm talking about the new ones coming
Good
out.
God.
Yeah.
EA's like slap my fucking name on it and then charge people
EA is the devil.
$5. Oh, EA.
Don't.
If Activision is the
Yeah,
devil, EA is literally like.
Oh, and you're
fuck.
EA's bitch, Caleb, because you play. Is it Guild Wars?
Okay, no, Guild Wars is Nexon, which is it's Korean EA, but it might as well be as bad. But no, I'm EA's bitch because I still play Dragon Age.
That's what it is, Dragon Age.
I still play Dragon Age, and like I haven't touched it in a while. But oh god,
looking
it's so
looking
bad.
back on Battlefront, it's you look at it and you're like,
Oh jeez.
they just wanted. This is just money.
Who made?
This was a big old cash cow.
I remember
for them.
Pandemic made Battlefront 2. Pandemic made it.
Oh, for the first one.
Yeah. They also made Lord of the Rings Conquest, which was really fun. Why? I don't know why they ever changed that shit. They should have just released the third one.
All right. Well, we are a fucking long ass time into this.
How long?
2 hours and almost 18 minutes, but it's not gonna be quite that long. It'll be like closer to probably 2 hours with cutting out the beginning that we didn't really do much talking in.
Yeah.
But
Also, we should probably cut some other stuff if we want some fucking sponsors.
don't say it. Don't say it.
You can't hear my dad.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say
Say it right now. Say it. I'll cut it out.
Don't say it.
I'll cut it
Don't
out.
say anything.
Say it.
anything.
Fucking say
Damn
it.
it!
All right. Yeah, I think that's a good place to cut it off.
All right. Well, that's
Episode 12.
That's episode 2, Losers Daydream.
yeah. That's what we wanted to talk about this week. I guess.
Yeah. If you still want to come back for the 3rd episode, there's something wrong with you.
That'll be
Yeah.
something.
We might talk about D&D next week because we haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah,
We have not talked about
We all love
D&D.
D&D.
Alright.
What is that?
All right. Let's end it.